Okay, hello, welcome.
Hey.
Hi, my name is MisterGriss, and today we are playing some Star Wars FFG, Fantasy Flight Games, I think it's what it stands for. A role-playing game on a Foundry virtual tabletop. I'm joined here by my amazing friends Conna, Destructore, Dork Army Gaming, also known as Aidan, Excluded, and Mckadow.
Yo, first name, best friend. You heard it. Yeah, confirmed.
So before we get into the game proper, I'm just gonna ask one at a time. Who are you? What kind of character are you? And you are currently in jail. It is up to you, roleplay wise, what makes sense to your background and stuff like that. How you ended up in jail? Like, what are you in for? I'm just gonna go down the players list. So I'm gonna start with Conna.
I don't think I'm allowed to say on stream what I'm in jail for. Tax fraud. No, I'm trying to remember what. Oh yeah, that's it. I'm in jail because I was doing a job and it went very south and
Okay,
lost
halt.
a very good person.
Before we go too deep into this, start out with what's your name?
I am Jonathan Joestar.
Jonathan.
I am.
It says
You
Joseph
got the
on your
wrong
sheet.
name.
Yeah. One of the JoJos.
Yeah, well, I'm one of the JoJos. I was making sure. Yeah, it says Jonathan for me.
It definitely says Joseph.
I will take a picture. But anyway, yeah, I'll be going by JoJo anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. But yes, I am JoJo. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am a bounty hunter, and hopefully I won't die. That's pretty much all you need to know right now. I'm keeping other things a secret.
Okay, you look like a human. Are you a human?
No, I'm a ginger Griss. Yes,
Damn.
Oh my god.
yes, I'm human.
Just a normal human?
Well, if Gris had any ginger viewers, they're gone now.
I think they would appreciate it. They're hardy people.
Why did the sun come out or something?
Oh my god.
Yes, okay. I am a Mandalorian human.
I
That,
see.
to my knowledge, is still human.
And how did a Mandalorian bounty hunter end up in a prison?
You're asking a lot of questions. What are you? Were you the Federation or the Empire? Yeah.
I am your Imperial duty officer. You shall tell me
Shit.
everything.
Like I said earlier, I was doing a job, and it went south. Lost someone very important, and I'm very pissed off at the moment about it. Got a lot of things to rewrite, trying to mend a few bridges.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
Nice.
Nothing else there.
Okay, then we move on to next in the list, who is a little droid stuck in this prison facility.
Except unlike the others, I'm not a prisoner. I'm just a maintenance droid.
In a way, you are.
In a psychological way, I guess I am a prisoner of my own design.
So who are you? What are you? And what is your deal? How did you end up in this prison?
Yes! Yes!
Not in character, damn it.
Okay, droid designation or name, whichever you want to prefer saying, is R4X1, R4 series astromech droid, like good old R2, but my head's a bit pointier than the average droid.
Cool.
I was designed primarily for maintenance. I was assembled in an outer rim production facility and delivered to this prison, which is a subsidiary of the Empire. Been working here for a few years now, and the guys that work here haven't really been upkeeping the whole maintenance thing with my memory files, so I've developed a little bit of a personality along the way.
Do you have a restraining bolt on you?
They do keep a restraining bolt on me because because it's a prison and they just want to keep everything secure naturally, but hopefully that'll come off one day and I'll be a bit more free. But for now, I'm just doing my maintenance work, which I've become quite expertise at having the lack of mind wipes have actually helped along a little bit since, I can actually maintain some of my knowledge.
Okay. And you're a droid. You're in this prison facility. What is your function here?
To upkeep the various mechanical systems that run throughout the facility.
So you have some technical skill.
Exactly.
Nice. Okay, cool. Is that all you want to say for now?
For now, unless there's anything you want to ask.
No, I'm good for now. Next up is Aidan, who is playing. Well, who are you? What are you? And where are you from? And why are you here?
I am Mank Offling. I am a Mandalorian human. I am an ace, meaning ace pilot, I think.
Maybe.
Hopefully it's ace pilot. And I was jaw riding near a frigate ship. Got too close and they arrested me for being too close.
Any old frigate ship? Or an Empire one?
An Empire one.
Oh, okay.
Not my fault they was there.
So you're a Mandalorian human, a pilot, and you got arrested for being too rash of a pilot, not following space traffic laws.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anything else you would like to share?
I'm an outcast
Okay, nice.
of... Do you know? Never mind. I'll keep that to myself for when it comes out later.
Okay, nice. Moving on to Excluded. Who are you? Where are you from? And why are you here?
Oliver Testa, clone human, and Coraline human. A bounty hunter specializing in gadgeteer. Corallian, Solo.
It's from the planet, it's how he pronounces it. It's the dialect.
I got arrested because I killed someone who had the bounty on his head, but the authorities thought I just killed an innocent person. And yeah, that's it.
Did you push him down the stairs?
Yes, I pushed him down.
You got arrested because you killed an innocent person?
No, he had a bounty on him, but they didn't believe me.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Maybe I should have thought twice before pushing him down the stairs.
Yes, maybe. Anything else?
No.
Okay, cool. Last but certainly not least, Mckadow. Who are you? What are you? And why are you here?
I'm playing Porrexel Telzorn, a female Zeltron, an explorer by passion and a trader by, trade, not to pick a pun. I seek out all pleasures in the galaxy, both physical and mental. I come from a pleasure planet. The reason that I'm in jail is because my species has never been captured before, and the Empire wants to study me.
Okay, cool. So maybe you're bound to be transported to a more Imperial-owned facility.
Yeah, a more scientific one.
This facility you currently find yourself in is not specifically owned by the Empire itself.
You said it was like an off-branch thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe there's a blanket thing to like we need to know about these Zeltrons. We can't invade them because of their weird sex drugs. I mean pheromones.
Yeah.
They need to study the horny women.
Yeah, they want to study my pheromones.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
But I don't know that.
Yes. So because of your Zeltron heritage, you are better at charm or deception rolls. And
I give off pheromones. I can change people's emotions slightly. I can read people's emotions. And I also tend to be gullible.
Okay. I'm just double checking everyone's race now to see if I didn't miss anything. For the Mandalorian humans, it says that you start the game with 1 rank in a combat skill of your choice. Did we do that?
I don't think so.
If we did not,
I
you
don't
can
know at
put
this point.
a single point in 1 combat skill of your choice.
Hmm.
That counts as a 3 point, right?
Yeah.
I think I already did
Okay.
because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I've already got 6 ticks. One I paid with actual points, and I think the other one I got free, and then
Yeah.
the other
Not the
4.
ticks, the little like ones in the rank. The ticks just mean that it's a career skill.
Yeah. One.
Yeah,
We
it looks
got-
like you both did it.
Did we? Okay.
See, the Corellian human, you got the extra rank in piloting. I do believe you did that.
Yeah, we did.
And droid, you just got extra points. Instead of 4, you got 6. Yeah. And you can hold more cybernetics on you, but you cannot use the force. Okay, cool. I made a little, well, I mean, I had ChatGTP write a little opening crawl for me, because I'm a lazy bastard. So we'll see if this works.
There's nothing for Zeltron we missed, right?
Hmm?
There's nothing for my character we missed, right?
No, I was going over it, and it is your like pheromone stuff.
Yeah.
If you click on your species and you scroll down all the way at the bottom, it says you have empathy and pheromones. Pretty much a bunch of bonuses against charm, deception, and negotiation skill checks.
Do I need to add this anywhere other than here?
I don't think so. You just kind of have to remember that you have it. But you can always click on your species to like check it.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. Opening crawl. I'm playing some music. It's obviously not the opening crawl music because I can't play that. I'll get copyrighted into space. Is popping up for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go up.
Is it time?
Somehow MisterGriss returned.
Oh no!
Too close,
Don't!
too close.
don't.
I'll get copyrighted.
Too close! Stop! Stop!
Episode 1, Captus.
Move yourself and sing it.
It is a time of turmoil in the galaxy. The tyrannical empire has tightened its grip on the galaxy, spreading fear and oppression to all who oppose its rule. Amid this darkness, a small group of adventurers has been captured and imprisoned. The adventurers struggle to survive in the harsh conditions of their cell. Adventurers hatch a daring plan to escape their captivity. I mean, that's a bit presumptuous that that's what you're gonna do, but I
Yeah.
guess that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And strike a decisive blow against their oppressors. As the adventurers
yeah.
prepares to make their daring escape, they must overcome not only the prison's formidable security measures, but also their own fears and doubts. For the success of their mission could mean the difference between freedom and eternal servitude. Will the adventurers be able to overcome the odds and achieve their goal, or will they fall victim to the prison's ruthless machinations? The fate of the galaxy rests in their hands. The entire galaxy, guys.
That's a bit
Damn.
overselling it.
So did any
Oh.
of us get bummed in the showers while in prison?
And you wonder why we say you're obsessed with sex.
That's the planet.
Listen, it happens in prison, man.
You would know.
It depends
My
if you drop
father's
the
in
soap.
prison.
Is that it?
Why
Yeah.
did you?
Okay, I'm gonna collect it.
But yeah, that's like a built-in thing that came with this module that you can like do an animated opening crawl. I thought that was pretty
Nice.
sweet.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was.
We
What a
need one
nerd.
for every single adventure now.
Episode
you.
208. So yeah, you find yourself imprisoned for all your various reasons that you are in prison. It is early in the day in your routine in this prison. As you wake up in your cell, you realize that you don't have any of your equipment on you that you would have. You're just in a prison jumpsuit. You see that you are in a small cell with energy gates. What are those called in Star Wars again? Ray gates? Blaster
Ray
gates?
shields.
Ray shields?
Mhm.
You know, like the energy walls like that
Yeah,
stopped
Ray shields.
Obi-Wan from helping Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
A single bed, a small cupboard next to the bed, and areas built inside of the wall with different buttons. One button labeled in Galactic Basic that says toilet. If you press it, a toilet slides out of the wall.
Oh,
I was about to ask then.
That's a little more advanced than the regular prisons.
Yeah, one that says cleaning or whatever, and you press it and a little sink comes out. So you have all the necessities in your little cell. It doesn't seem like there is a shared shower room or cafeteria or anything for the prisoners to eat. You're just spending most of your time in this cubicle. They never really let you out of this.
Mind you, better than a lot of the places in London, to be fair.
You
This should be a fair price.
You notice mechanical droids patrolling the hallways in your cell, and you spot a camera that is looking down the entire hallway. The ray shields do not stop sound, so you hear the other prisoners in their cells. You see the prisoner across from you in their cell.
what the?
This is pretty much your first day here. You awaken, a mechanical droid walks up to your ray shield and greets you and informs that you have been incarcerated in the correctional facility. All your needs will be taken care of herefore until transfer. And the droid waddles away. We have Joseph Joestar over here in this cell. Oliver Testa across from him, and Mank Oven in the closest cell to the doorway at the hallway side. And all the way in a separate part of the correctional facility is Porrexel Telzorn.
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna take a bit to get used to that name, but I'll get there.
At least I tried to make a Star Wars sounding name. Mr. Oliver Joseph over here. Or sorry, Jonathan.
Yeah,
Anything
get ready
goes.
for
It's
no
a
one
big
to ever
galaxy.
say your name.
And of course, our little droid friend, you find yourself in the cargo hold, where you are just doing routine checkups of the devices there. You see other little droids milling around.
Yeah.
They seem
Is
to
it
be...
those little bipedal ones with the UFO-like heads?
They are dumb series droids, more commonly known as pit droids. They are those UFO saucer-looking ones from the Clone Wars that work on the
Yeah, I thought it looked like
on the
those.
pod racers and stuff like that. They're just milling around, moving cargo and stuff like that. Your task is just to make sure that everything keeps running in the cargo hold. Where you currently are at is in a charging station, getting juiced up.
Make sure I'm full powered for, well, I don't know what's about to happen next, but it's convenient for the plot.
Indeed. So you all find yourself in your respected prisons. I'm just gonna ping to bring the spectator camera back over here. But I realize that keeps moving it for you guys as well, so I'll try to find a better way of doing that. Yeah, you're all in your little prison cells. There are other prisoners about. You wake up here. Droid has informed you that you are in prison. What do you do?
Are these those really terrible police droids that are super easy to take out?
I guess I'd punch the ray shield and say, "Let me out!"
Boom, boom, boom. You start punching the ray shield. It makes
Unless it zaps me back. Yeah.
Well,
It
you're
doesn't
looking at me,
zap
I
you.
didn't say
It just
nothing.
makes hitting an energy shield kind
Yeah.
of. It just ripples.
Yeah, I'll just tell him to let me out and just keep yelling that for a while.
Okay, cool. So
God, who's making all that
Porrexel
noise?
is making a racket.
I'm at a different cell.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you hear me from over here?
No, like,
I thought so.
they keep the males and the females separate.
That's a female.
I'm sorry, you
Yes.
assuming his gender?
It's the race that Grievous is from. I don't remember their name, but that's what she is.
Ah, okay. I was wondering. It's like big chicken feet. That's all I can see from this angle.
Yeah, she is your across the hallway neighbor is pretty scary looking. She has like almost like bone-like features as a face. She is wearing a piece of cloth over her head, obstructing most of the face, but what you can see is like a skull-like face with deep like eye sockets with lizard eyes like protruding out, and obviously the lizard like feet. As you might have noticed, nobody's wearing shoes of the prisoners. They put you in a jumpsuit, but no shoes. But you have technologically based manacles on your hands and feet, around your ankles and wrists. There are like all kinds of little lights like flashing and beep booping on them. And you also notice that you are wearing a metal collar.
Can I do a xenology roll to see if I know that species? To see if they know if they speak basic?
Yeah.
The one across the cell? Yeah.
That would be our first roll of the game. So this is our first time playing this. We're still we're learning as we're going along.
How do I actually roll it?
Normally, I've done this on Tabletop Simulator on Steam. Normally in that, you say what you want to roll, how many colorful dice you have in that, and me as the GM, I add challenge dice to that for the difficulty.
Okay.
Assume, I don't know if it works like that, but we'll see. If you hit the roll button, a little box will pop up for me to set the difficulty, or for you to set the difficulty.
Okay. I've got 2 green triangles and a tick.
Yeah, so if you can you click on the green triangles?
No. Oh, I can. It just doesn't show. I've got an upgrade ability, upgrade difficulty, downgrade ability, and then a roll. Like the roll?
Okay. What is it on now?
It's on difficulty 2 with an ability of 2.
Okay, change that difficulty to 1. This is not that difficult for you, so you can do downgrade difficulty.
So just ask you the difficulty. You can right click on it and up and left click on it to bring it up and down. That's
Okay,
handy.
and then just roll it. And this, the way rolls work in this is with symbols. The little explodey stars on the green dice, those are your symbols you want to succeed a roll. You have 3 of these. This means that you have 3 successes, so you succeeded the roll. If there is a chance that the purple dice could have landed on 2 symbols as well, that would have cancelled out the 2 green symbols, so you would only have 1 success. That's kind of how it works. But there are also special symbols in this, like a little Jedi symbol and stuff like that. And you as the player can choose to spend those to do a variety of different things.
So, what does this? What's the species name, and does it speak basic?
This species is.
I guess you get a notepad open. 1 second.
Yeah.
There we are. Star Wars.
Should have known you were gonna do this.
Well, I'm gonna ask them for information. It's the only other person I can see. The other people are just fucking droids.
What is their species called again? They are a Kalish. That's what it is.
How do you spell that?
K-A-L-E-E-S-H. Kalish.
E-S-H. Got it. Does it speak basic?
Success of 3. Yeah, you know that they are a sentient species of the galaxy. It's quite rare to see them not on their home planet. They are not really galactic travelers. They are not a common sight in the galaxy. But you know of the famous General Grievous from Clone Wars era from 10 years ago that you've heard like stories about and stuff. And yes, they should have the ability to speak basic.
Do you know what's going on? Where are we?
Do
you know what's going on? Where are we?
She looks up at you like a lizard eye staring directly at you. You're at a correctional facility. You must have gotten arrested for something in this sector. This is owned by a local corporation that oversees this sector of space. keeps it under control for the Empire.
They just told me my people were wanted. They didn't tell me anything else. What are you in for? I don't like this being caged. I like being free. This is not nice.
I'm in here for smuggling, let's say. Some goods they did not want traveling through the hyperlanes.
Ah, I'm a trader myself. I understand.
You just got here?
Yeah, I just woke up. I don't know what's going on. They just said that I was wanted, but
I
don't
saw the
think I've
guards
done any
take you
crimes.
in. You looked completely unconscious. They must have done a number on you.
There was this light. Maybe a stun? I don't know.
Well, I've only been here for a few days myself. All I can tell you so far is that we are very rarely allowed to leave our cell. Every few days they take one of us away into some sort of interrogation room to ask some questions, and then they bring us back here.
Is the person you speak to a sentient?
Yes.
Okay, well, maybe there's some hope to clear up this mess. It's clearly a mistake. I've never done anything wrong as far as I know.
I wouldn't hope on it, but good luck. Now I've got this corner to stare into.
Oh, okay. I'll sit back down and contemplate what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. And the rest of you, you're also in your respected prisons. You see Mank often from your jail where you are in. You notice across from you is a male Twi'lek, and a male Tortuga, whatever those are called, like a Soka species. And the other one.
Island for Pirates of the Caribbean, dude.
Welcome to Tortuga.
Tortuga! Togruta, I think.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Hold on. Oh, rotate a little bit more left. There we go.
Yeah, and there are droids patrolling the hallways. From the cell next to you, you hear almost like a beastly, like, terrible Wookiee noise coming from the cell next to
That was
you.
a Wookiee?
Yes, shut up, I can't do it. I'm bad at it.
I thought it was a dog.
Exactly, it's like, oh.
It's a sad Wookiee.
What is the skill to know a language? Would have been law.
There is no real language skill in this system. It is
It's
just
what you know.
assumed that almost everyone knows basic, and you have like your cultural language from your planet or whatever, but for intents and purposes, all the citizens within Imperial territory are expected to speak basic.
And understand droid beeping somehow.
Not everyone, but most
No.
people do understand droids for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the main characters do, but most of them don't
Yeah.
understand them.
Are you okay next door?
Now, Wookiees is not basic. You can do me a just, yeah, I'll say lore to see if you have heard a Wookiee before, if you understand it.
Wookiees are rare as fuck at this time period.
Yeah, so you can keep the difficulty on 2. Successes
Three
3.
success, 1.
Threat 1. So threat 1 means that if this was a more intense kind of situation, I can use that threat point to increase the threat of the situation. Make something happen that will like make it worse. Like if you're shooting down a hallway and you get a threat, I can be like, the pipe next to you bursts and steam like blows in your face, making it harder to aim. Like that kind of stuff.
That's cool.
But as of
I'm
now,
going
you're
to
just
shoot
in a
my face.
you're just in a little cubicle. The threat doesn't really do anything in this case that I can think of. But you do understand. You're very basic Wookiee. You hear the creature from the undercell seems to be yelling out in distress that there has been some sort of mistake and he should not be here, and that he's gonna rip someone's arm off.
So what's the mistake? What have they brought you in for?
Oh, I'm never gonna be able to do it. He's surprised that somebody like understood what he was saying, and he just through the wall like tells you that he was just escorting, being on guard duty for a cargo ship, protecting the cargo from raiders and the like. And they got boarded by people from this corporation, and they started beating up the members of the cargo ship, where the Wookiee stepped in to defend the members of the cargo ship that he was paid to do, and they promptly beat him down and brought him to this place.
Damn.
The rest of you, Joseph and Oliver, you hear like a Wookiee just like just like very loudly like yelling out, like telling this whole story.
Also, in a picky situation here, Chris, there's not much we can do.
Other than roleplay. Purposely put you in a little box to see how you would react to this situation.
So, what's your story then?
Well, you know, bounty hunter killed some people that had a bounty on them. They mistakenly think that I killed some innocents. What about you?
Same by trade, bounty hunter, but was doing a job and it went very, very wrong.
Well, if you ended up here, you must have really fucked up.
Oh, you couldn't imagine. As I just look down, somewhat sadly, as I say that.
Gris, are they like 24/7 patrolling us, or is there like a threshold where there's nobody like watching us?
Well, as of now, you pretty much just got here, all of you. You're fresh inmates. You don't know the ins and outs of the prison just yet. You do notice two police droids constantly in a state of patrolling the hallway, and as you look left and right, like down the hallway, you spot at the end of it there seems to be like a camera overseeing the entire hallway.
Do the droids sometimes get distracted by the other people talking, or are they just focused on watching?
They seem pretty mindless as droids go, just sticking to their programming. They don't seem to have like a sense of sentience like some of the droids in the Star Wars galaxy do.
And you said we're shackled?
You have pretty much bracers around your wrist and your ankles at your feet, but they're not tied together with chains or anything. They're not locked up to anything, but they seem very technological in nature. There's like buttons and, well, not buttons, but lights and stuff on it like flashing away, and you have a metal collar around your neck that feels very restricted, like it's on very tight.
It's probably to shock us or track us.
Yeah, I was assuming shock collar.
I'll just sit around examining those braces, maybe trying to figure a way to remove them.
Gris.
Yeah.
Is there any like weak points in the cell, like well, when I say weak points, I mean like any like weaker areas where I might be able to use to my advantage to try and like get out of here?
Both of you do me a perception roll with a difficulty of 1. It should pop up if you click on your on the symbols of the dice at the end of your perception.
Oh.
You are looking at your shackles, Oliver,
Yeah.
and Joseph. You are looking around the cell to see if you can see anything.
What difficulty did you say this was? 1?
1.
Or 2? Okay, it's on 2 at the moment, so downgrade difficulty.
Is a triumph like a threat, but just good for us?
Yes.
Cool.
It didn't downgrade the difficulty, so
Now you need to right-click it.
Oh, right click it, okay.
Yeah, you can reroll it. We're learning.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought when you clicked on the roll, it would pop up a window for me so I can set the difficulty for your guys, but it seems like I just need to tell you what it is and you have to do it for yourself.
It's Warhammer all over again.
So in this case, for Oliver Testa, his role, you notice on the yellow dice he has like the lightsaber symbol, and on the
Correct,
green dice he has a little like, I guess it's like the rebellion symbol, like the wings. You can choose to spend those on certain things when you roll those symbols. Some examples are you can spend the lightsaber symbol to recover a strain, and strain is a stat on your sheet that is pretty much your mental strain. Like when it goes up, when it reaches the threshold, that's bad. So it's kind of like fatigue, you could compare it to. You can spend one of those points to like lower that. Various other things, like perform an immediate free maneuver. I have like a list of these things. By next time that we play, I'll try to find like a way of adding these into the game so you can like see it for easy reference.
Alright.
But yeah, it pretty much means that you have a critical success with that like roll. So just to keep it simple for now, you can spend your yellow dice to get like a specific advantage in this situation. Is there anything you would like to discover as you are looking over these braces, like a weak point in the design? Because you are a tech-based character.
Yeah, maybe a way to override them so that, because I assume this is like a shock collar or to track us, like some way to disable it.
Yeah, you find like a
Maybe
little
like
weak part
use the
in.
prison walls, like this ray field to override it.
You find like a little weak point in the bracer. You flip it open. You manage to get in the guts of it, get in the wires and stuff. You notice that it is wireless, all connected to each other. The bracelets, the manacles around your feet, and the collar around your neck seem to all be linked as one cohesive unit. And you just wanna kind of like see if the ray shielding can like interfere with the connection between all this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. With your success of 2, with a triumph, but also a threat, I'll say that you are you're rubbing against the wall. The bracelets around your wrist starts to spark like, and whatever was like powering it is like fizzles out. You notice that all the one around your neck, around your feet, around your wrists, they've all become inactive. But as you do this, one of the droids walks up to your ray shield from the other side. Step away from the ray shield.
I'll step away.
I'll have this guy walk up. Hopefully I can stop his automatic patrol. And you notice that he seems to be scanning you, scanning your cell, like looking you up and down. Meanwhile, Joseph, you are looking around the cell. Oh, the droid just walks off. I have to stop his patrol.
Alright, bye.
You're looking around the cell. You have 3 successes and 1 threat. And you got to add a blue dice because of one of your talents. So you look around, you notice that the cell is pretty much, it is a
cell?
Like an empty cell. There isn't much along the walls, no like structures, no like indentations or stuff like that. It's all very technological looking, just metal plating, with the only exception being the side of the wall where the sink and the toilet can like slide out of. Seems to be hidden behind like mechanical paneling that maybe with enough force or some technical know-how you can like forcefully open. But other than that, the cell seems pretty sparse. And as you're looking around, you notice on the other side of the cell, one of the patrolling robots has stopped in front of Oliver's cell and seems to be in a scanning mode.
Oh, I heard it. Boop. Okay. With that knowledge of maybe some force, can I try and like force force this on the toilet? Try and force like the plumbing to make it like flood a little bit, so they have to come and clean the cell pretty much and fix it.
So you want to see if you can like force open the paneling and like reveal the toilet behind it, or are you just like just pressing the button, waiting for the toilet to come out, and then like messing with the toilet itself?
I'm going to press the button and then fucking try and force it to see if I can mess around with like try and find an opening so I can get into the guts of the ship or something to try and like get out through like the plumbing or the sewer disposal point, I guess.
Okay. Do me
I
a
don't think I explained that
mechanics
very
roll.
well. Oh shit.
And this robot is scanning you, Oliver. Eventually, it seems to be done, completely oblivious from Joseph behind them, like messing with the toilet.
What difficulty?
A 2. Leave it on default for this.
I was like,
Yeah, so you pretty much had 2 successes, 2 failures, so they cancelled each other out, meaning that the check failed. So
Yeah.
straight up, what you tried to do does not happen.
Fine, I'll just go for a piss then.
The robot stops scanning. You hear it say like mechanical failure discovered in prisoner 1117. Notify local authorities. And it walks back off.
Shit, we gotta break out now.
Done my
Okay.
piss.
While that is happening, Porrexel, you just had a little think about what's happening to you. Is there anything you would like to do?
I guess I would try to get the attention of one of the robots to see if I can speak to an organic.
Okay.
Try and find out why I'm actually here. Other than that, curl up into the fetal position and cry because, I'm all about pleasure stuff and I'm currently in a cell with nothing to do.
Yeah, you call over one of the robots. You notice that they are pretty mindless, just patrolling robots. They seem to have no real like thought abilities other than their computing abilities for their task. You pretty much don't really get anything out of them. They're like a prisoner, stay in your cell, prisoner.
Can I jump up and down and wave at the camera?
Yeah. Jump up
do
and
that.
down, wave at the camera. You notice that the camera like slightly nudges, like to look
Yeah.
towards you, and then angles back to its like original position.
Don't like it here. Gotta be a mistake though.
You're definitely not here for real reasons.
I'm going to just sit here and let this room fill up with pheromones.
Oh, okay. Slowly but
That's-
surely,
Yeah.
pheromones are gathering in your little room.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to sit here and play the counting game.
Nice. Like time passes, prison life is pretty boring. You're just stuck in your cells. You don't really have anything to do. In the other cell, in the male correctional facility, an actual human being walks through the hallway, seems to be ignoring all the cell mates, walks straight over to Oliver Testa's cell. He has a little data pad in front of him that he's like tapping away on. He looks up from his data pad, looks directly at you, Oliver. Prisoner 1117. A malfunction has been reported with your equipment. Is everything alright in there?
Yeah, I'm feeling fine. I
You-
mean, the walls right here seem to be pretty fine. I don't see anything wrong with them.
Please stretch out your hands in front of you so I can take a look at the manacles around your wrists.
Sure, I guess I have no choice.
Okay. They're like sparking and fizzing a little bit. Yes, something doesn't seem quite right about your gear. When did this start happening?
Well, I just got here, so
Ah, I see. Yes, new inmate. Well, you'll have to come with me. I've got some questions for you.
yeah, I skipped all the turns just by breaking my shit.
Good
He
job.
undoes like the ray shield and like whips out like nightstick with a little like zappy part on top of it, and just motions you to move down the hallway. Move along.
Hey, where are you taking him?
Just gonna ask him some questions. Nothing for you to worry about.
Damn, this is bullshit.
Hey, where you taking him?
Just asking him some questions. Nothing for you to worry about. As he snaps his nightstick against the ray shield.
Which way are we going?
That way.
Yo, who else was that who just spoke?
Oh. Ignore those guys. They are set on spotting players, and they have spotted you, and they're freaking out now.
Keep getting snapped over to something I can't see.
Yeah, it's the guard spotting him. Let me just tell them to not do that. Yeah, I discovered a new thing you can do with this thing, like set up patrols that like spot enemies. I was like, that's perfect for a prison, but I'm still not too used to it. Okay, you should be able to continue moving now.
This got some nifty shit in this. Oh, is this because we always run ahead? Is that why you've done this?
Is that where we're going?
Yes, keep going. Past the security station here.
Like up here?
Yes. Like right behind you. Follow me. In here, in this doorway.
Chris, do I have a toothbrush in here?
He's gonna make a shiv.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a shank.
Please take a seat. Yeah, if you press the button for the sink that comes sliding out, it has all the requirements for hygiene in there. A tin-like metal cup that seems to be made, like if you grab it, you can kind of like squish it. It seems to be some sort of plasteel like material that has a toothbrush in there, like a tube of space toothpaste, and some space brushes and stuff.
Okay, I've got a stupid idea. Is there any rust in this room?
With your perception check of earlier, with your successes, as you were looking around, you did not spot any rust. The prison seems to be pretty well kept. It is a very tidy, almost sterile looking area, this prison. It is not a dirty, like, grimy prison.
Shit, I was gonna try and make some thermite to melt myself out of here. Quite easy to make, apparently. But yeah, I'll just start making my toothbrush into a shiv, just in case I get into an altercation.
Yeah, and Oliver, make me another perception roll, please.
I'm standing on the table.
Yeah. It's perfect,
perception?
that's where he wants you, yeah.
How difficult is it gonna be, Gris?
Difficulty of 2, the standard one.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, so you had 2 yellow symbols there, which is really good, but the 2 purple ones like cancelled it out, making the check fail. So yeah, you moved through these hallways, you saw a couple of cameras, you saw the security station on your way to this room, where somebody seems to be monitoring a bunch of like screens and computers and all that kind of stuff as you moved into this little tucked away room. In this room, you are met by 2 guards, one in each corner, the main officer that escorted you in here, and a camera in the corner, just boop, 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 beeping away. As the officer tells you to please sit down, you take a seat at this table. He sits down on the other side, puts his data pads on the little table. So, prisoner 1117, you arrived here today?
Yeah.
You were fully unconscious when the guards brought you in. Do you have any recollection of what got you into our fine establishment?
Well, to be honest, I don't know. Yeah, I just did my job as a bounty hunter.
Yes. It taps on the datapad. Indeed, it says here that you have been taken in for killing an innocent bystander. You're saying that this was your bounty?
He wasn't an innocent bystander.
Interesting. It says here in my documentation that you are to be immediately incarcerated, even without a trial.
That's bullshit. He was innocent, he was a smuggler. Had a bounty on his head.
only have the information that I have here on my datapad.
And you
So
do not have any information on the guy that I killed?
Not that it says here specifically. Would you like to tell me about it?
I mean, you should have looked him up before he came here, shouldn't you? I mean, I killed him for a reason. He was a smuggler.
I just know that you were brought here for murder.
Yeah, murder and a smuggler. Who's a criminal.
I will note this down and I will set this up higher up on the chain to see if perhaps they can sort out this misunderstanding. You can tell by the look on his face that very
He's not
unlikely
doing it.
that that's gonna happen. Yeah. Now it seems your equipment is malfunctioning. Please put your hands in front of you on the table so I can have a closer look at it.
Sure.
Are you trying to like obscure like height in any way? Do any of your tech skills to fake that your stuff is still working in some way?
How would I do that, Chris?
That is up to
Just...
you. If you can think of something and a roll can be made for it, something might happen.
Can I try to fuck with him while he's trying to fix it?
Okay.
Roll a charm.
Not roll a charm. Like, suddenly, like, move my hand or stuff like that just to obscure him or make it harder for him.
Yeah, there is a deception roll in this, so I'll allow you to make that.
Deception.
One
difficulty?
1 purple die.
Ah, shit.
Oh. You try to like distract him from looking at the at your equipment, at your bracelets, but he's not having any of it. He just continues inspecting them like violently, like grabbing them, like moving your hand around, like looking at all the mechanics in there. Yes, these are indeed broken. These will need to be replaced. For now, we'll escort you back to your cell, but soon a mechanical droid will come over to fix these for you.
Mechanical droid?
A droid that's a mechanic.
Hold on, Grace, I'm trying to think of something. Can I tell him, like, are you sure they seem to be working fine? Like, roll a mechanic to try and shock him with the braces?
Oh, okay. There are 2 other guards with you in this room.
No, but like, I tell him to check it again, and he's like, trying to check it again. Just move my hand and shock him.
Okay.
So I'm like, he did it on his own. He shocked himself, and not me.
Yeah, you can do me a mechanics. See how this plays out.
Difficulty 2, 1. 3?
I'll say this is a 2. Definitely difficulty 2.
Oh. Doesn't say any threats or advantage.
No. So you just like you just tell him to like take a closer look. Like, you sure there's something wrong with this? And you try to like give him a nice shock, but you don't do it in time. He like pulls back faster than you can react. And he gives you a little look of like, are you just trying to do something? And he just shrugs it off and he's like, come along, let's head back to your cell. As you see these guards, the officer, they seem to be dressed pretty well for being inside of a prison facility. They have like thick coats, thick like vests, scarves on, a mask on their face. They seem to be dressed for specifically cold weather, and you spot like hints of snow and ice like covering their outfits.
Oh, shit. Even if we escape, we're gonna have to deal with the code, aren't we, Chris?
You can, as you move through this hallway, you can make me another perception test.
Perception, how much we say difficulty was? 2 or 1?
1 for this one. And I'm just gonna drag you back to your cell so you don't have to walk all the way over.
Hey, finally succeeded.
A success. As you make your way through the hallway, you notice that in the hallway next to the cells, there is in the wall there is some sort of vent, some sort of like small crawl space, a tunnel perhaps.
Is that a vent or a tunnel?
It's like it's a vent, like but a quite sizable vent, maybe that one that leads to a trash compactor.
How sus?
Wait, Gris. A plan is forming now.
So Oliver gets escorted back to his cell. Joseph, you've been trying to like mess with the stuff in your cell. You were looking for the toothbrush and stuff. Did you end up doing anything with that? Conna?
Did
Yes.
you make a show?
Yeah, well, that's what I was trying to do. Did it happen, Chris?
Okay, did I already ask you for a roll for that? Or was I doing the other stuff first?
You were doing the other things.
Okay. Make me a... I'll say skullduggery roll.
Skullduggery?
Yeah.
I love those books. Someone's getting stabbed.
Success. So you wanna... You're attempting to make a little weapon?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Little shank.
Very nice. With a successes of 3 and 2 threat, you definitely successfully make a little makeshift weapon.
Next time, if we're here too long, I might start making toilet wine. Actual thing.
That is an actual thing.
I know.
I am just gonna give you a little dagger, just for saying that you have a shank.
Yo.
Not a vibro dagger though.
Ah, I'm just that good of a creator, man.
Molecular damage? No.
Destroy them on a molecular level with this shank dagger. Just
Yeah.
full
this'll
of
work.
disgusting.
You can have a punch dagger. Dagger you punch with.
Okay.
So make a little makeshift weapon out of your toilet supplies on your first day in prison. What a bad prisoner.
Listen, I'm ready. You know, bad things happen in prison. I'm prepared. Now, my second job, Chris. I'm looking for the biggest guy in here. All I could say.
Oh no.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it is the Wookiee.
Right, the Wookiee's getting shanked when we're out at the yard.
Alright, bro. I'll help the Wookiee.
You might get stabbed as well. They're gonna show a message here that no one should fuck with me.
Time passes. The droids continue their endless patrol. No guards seem to show up to take anyone to the interrogation room for today. You have no idea what time it actually is in this place. It looks like the lights never go out in here. It is just 24/7. Lights are on. You don't know if it's daytime, nighttime. You have no concept of like what time it actually is at the moment, which you can tell from some of the prisoners that have been here longer than you. It's really like messing with their
Disorientating.
yeah, with their whole like being. Like it's messing with them physically and mentally, like not being able to know when to sleep, when not to sleep. They seem like pretty out of it, the other prisoners that have been here for a while. How do you guys deal with this situation?
Fetal position.
In the corner.
I've got an idea, but I'll let you go first, Aidan.
I was thinking of a plan, but you go first. I'll think of it.
Okay. Okay. Is it just like a big like panel above us, or they're all like separate lighting areas?
It is just lighting in the roof in the hallway. That seems to be illuminating this. There are no individual lights in your cells, but the ray shielded door itself does emanate light as well.
Now, the real question is, I've
And
got
as
an
time
idea, I
passes-
don't know how well it is gonna go though.
Yeah, as time passes, the droids never stop their incessant patrolling, just constantly like clanking past your cell, beep, beep, clank, clank, never stopping. Every so many hours, you think you can't really tell how long one of the droids goes away to recharge, while the other continues his patrol, and they seem to switch off from each other. When one goes to charge up, the other one stays here.
So there's
So-
only like one droid here.
Yeah, so that at certain points of the day there is a gap in time where there is only one droid patrolling the hallway.
Hmm. It's all coming together.
Yeah. Right?
You call over the guard droid.
Yeah.
He comes.
Say,
boop,
when
boop,
the-
boop, boop.
When the
Thank you,
droid's distracted, I'm gonna try and rip the sink off the ring the sink off the wall.
Yes, prisoner 079. Also in French known as wash on these nuts.
What's on these nuts? When is food? When is dinner?
Dinner will come out of. And he points with his hand over to like a slot on a wall. It will come out of that slot.
But it hasn't come out yet.
And it is not dinner time yet.
But I'm hungry. Oi!
And he walks
back in.
back off. And eventually, Destructore, you as the mechanical droid, get sent into the prison to look at somebody's
Eventually.
defective hardware.
No, no.
A little like astromech droid comes like driving through the hallway, stops in front of Oliver's cell.
Yes. Ah, the mechanical droid. So is the door gonna open or?
As you just stand
Uh-huh.
awkwardly at this astromech, and the astromech is just looking directly at you, just booping away. Eventually, your ray shielded door like just slide open.
What, do I step out? Or does he? Oh.
Yeah, the astromech comes driving in. The door closes again.
Mm,
You want me to do a roll for this, trying to fix his stuff then?
Yeah, you can do one of your tech-based skills since you are a technician.
Hey, Griss.
Yeah,
Can I try to shock him while he's trying to fix it?
sure.
What do I need to roll?
You tried mechanics earlier to shock the guy, right?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Difficulty 2.
Yeah.
And this is just
Succeeded.
not. Oh,
Oh, and another check succeeded. 1 success, 3 advantages against 1 success and 3 threats. Interesting, interesting.
You both get electrocuted.
Oh man, yes, that's not a bad idea at all. With the 3 threats and the 3 advantages, you pretty much each get like something good and bad happening. The little R4X1 rides up, starts like zapping away at your bracelets with its little mechanical arm that comes out of the chassis, zapping away. You're messing with it as he's doing it. Something went wrong, like some wires got crossed, and just a surge of like electricity like shoots out of the bracers, temporarily stunning R4X1 like it has been hit by a EMP kind of thing. But this created a small like electrical blast around you guys that has disabled the ray shield door as well. That just slides open, the panels in the sides with the toilet, the sink and stuff just come like sliding out, sliding back in. Like stuff in your cell is just like malfunctioning. Like,
Is the droid gonna come?
The patrolling droid like comes running over.
Griss, as soon as he gets in, I'm shocking him as well.
Malfunction.
I'll shock him, Griss.
Okay. Another mechanics.
Come on, please. Fuck's sake. Yes.
4 successes, 1 threat. You oh, still on patrol apparently. I turned that off. You shock him. He gets completely stunned. It's not destroyed or anything, but just like, and you see like the light in his eyes like kind of like fade in and out.
Griss, is there like a electric box over here that I can shock to turn all the lights off or something like that? Turn the camera right here off.
I was gonna say, with your 1 threat, means that the camera has spotted this happening. So all the lights in the entire prison block, in the female and male section, like they all just shut off, and little like red sirens come out of the ceiling that start spinning around like red lights, and your typical Star Wars alarm is going off.
Alright, Griss, out of the prisoners I can see, who looks like he's about to kill the guards.
Well, the one across of you seems to be running around doing something.
I guess who looks like the craziest out of all of them?
The craziest? Ooh.
Yeah, like he's about to kill all the guards.
Well, I would say it's Joseph. The angry ginger.
Yeah, sure. I'll try to like do the same thing that I did and shock the door to disable it.
Yeah. Your systems R4X1 like boot back up. You're back like active. As you look around, you see that all the lights have gone out. The alarms are going off. This one droid is completely like EMP'd, shut down next to you.
I'll head towards where the electricity is usually handled in this facility to try and restore power.
Okay, cool. You start heading towards the main door.
Hey.
What were you gonna do, Oliver?
Just shock the doors to open them.
Okay, another mechanics roll.
Would that be easier, Griss, or still difficulty 2?
These are still like prisons meant not to escape from, so I'll say still difficulty 2.
God damn it.
Ooh.
Shit.
3 symbols, like 2 on the 1 purple dice, meaning 3 cancels each other out, so it fails. You like you go to like shock the ray gate off like you did in your cell, and it's just not happening. Like it stays active. Joseph, you see like this man has like approached like this red like siren light like every now and then illuminating this figure in front of your door as he's trying to like mess with the cell door. Do you do anything?
Alright, cool.
Are you muted?
Sorry, I said, I don't think there's actually anything I can actually do. I was punching the gate as he was trying to do the electric.
Okay, that's why you were moving back and forth.
Yeah, I'm trying to
just go
symbolise me
crazy.
hitting it. I don't know if that got across. I'm punching it.
Okay, Oliver, make that roll again, but make it 1 step easier, so turn the difficulty down 1. Because he is punching the gate.
Yeah, trying to put as much strain on the gate as possible to help
Success
him.
with 2 advantages. So those advantages, that's pretty much you have 2 of those like winged symbols left, and you can spend those to get like the situation in your advantage. Is there anything you would like to spend them on to turn this?
Lock more doors to open them.
You want to spend those 2 symbols so that like more doors swing open as you mess with the mechanics of this thing? Yeah, that is. That is.
I'll open the Wookiee since he was the one like screaming before.
It's
Shit, that's the one I
fine.
need to shank.
Start like messing with the doors, and 1 by 1 for sure, the ray shields of all of the cells start like shutting down.
Hey, sweet.
Panic beep.
I'm gonna grab this person's weapon, Griss.
Of the police robot.
Yeah.
You fuck.
Is it just a baton, or does he have any like blaster?
He is carrying a blaster on his hip and a truncheon, a baton in his hand.
I'll take both.
Okay.
Hey, share the loot.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you the gun.
All right, that's more like it. If we can just free more prisoners, make a distraction, I think we can find a way out.
Can you grab those from chat? Does that work in this?
It did when it was single, but with this extra block of text, it doesn't look like it.
Okay, I'll have to grab them out of the thing then.
But yeah,
What are you guys doing?
I'll just say to you, little pistols aren't really my forte. I'm more of the heavy artillery.
Pistols are my thing, so we're good for now. Let's just break more prisoners to create more distraction for the guards, and I think I know a way out.
There we go. Truncheon and blaster pistol.
You're the boss. Also, I made a shank while I was in myself.
I'll give it to one of the prisoners. They'll be better if they had weapons.
Hey, calm down. Calm down, Morgan. Calm down.
Try helping other people out.
What is happening?
Hey, get
Let's
up.
go, freedom!
Prison break!
Prison break!
Prison break!
Prison break.
Okay. Well,
Get out of here, droid.
you all move
Ah,
to the
shit.
front door where the droid is standing as well, and a big metal door seems to be impeding your exit, your progress out. While you guys are doing that, in the cells below you, all the cells door like start opening as well, as the lights go out and the alarms start flashing. There is still a patrolling droid that seems to be in a bit of a panic, patrolling around. Emergency! Emergency! All prisoners, stay in your cell. What do you do, Porrexel?
Gotta watch to see if any of the other girls charge it. I ain't gonna risk my life.
What about the pheromones, or whatever the thing is that you have?
The pheromones come like rushing out of the
That works
cell.
on robots.
I can't
Now
help that.
everyone
It's a
is
natural
home.
thing. I can't turn it on and off.
Attracts all the other ladies. Yeah, I'll say some of these prisoners have been here for a while already, so they are gonna make an attempt at like incapacitating this droid now that they've seen a chance. Do I just punch? Just brawl, I guess? Yeah. Oh. I must target at least one token or disable the animations. I guess if you target things, there's like little animations.
Oh wow, it turns to him if you lock onto him now. Look at that.
But she
Well,
misses, but the other like prisoners join in and they just like gank up on this droid, like push it over, start like kicking and punching on it.
Laws
Alarm!
of
Alarm!
While they're distracted,
Yeah.
I'm going to grab its little thing, like bat thing, if I can, and try and smash that camera.
Okay, cool. You grab like the baton out of the droid that's on the floor's hands as he's trying to clutch it, but you just like you yank it out of there.
Right. Give me.
You can do me a brawl as well, I guess, or just brawn as you try to smash this camera. One
And I roll
difficulty.
just brawn.
Can you just click it?
Nope.
That is a. I guess you'll have to roll the skills then. I don't know if you can roll the characteristics in. There should be a way. I guess you can always just roll 2 green dice, but then again, I also don't know how you just roll 2 green dice. Or would that be like
you
slash
can-
roll 2?
I can click the thing here and just roll 2 green dice. There you
You
go.
can click on the white or born, like where the dice are.
Yeah, like put beside the public roll, there's a dice thing you can click.
Cool. A success with 2 advantages. You walk up and you just like you bash this this camera. It just comes crashing down. You see it's like lens break.
Did I add a truncheon to my inventory?
Yes, you can grab the same truncheon as earlier. It's they have the same stats.
Alright. Alright, ladies, let's get out of here.
And knock this robot on the floor. It's like a bit like fizzling about. It's like, Oh, good job, you got the camera. Let's make our way out. Now's our chance. And you also they also rush towards the doors.
I follow them out. They seem to know what they're doing.
Ish. Yeah, you just all gather in front of the doors. You see a big metal door that is also locked. Alarm is blaring. You hear like a lot of scuffling and moving about in the other parts of the prison. You hear like sliding of metal doors, like shh, 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 as through this alarm noise. So both groups find themselves stuck before like a big metal door. What are you guys gonna do?
Hey, we have a droid over here that can just open the door.
Yeah, the droid seems to be doing its best to get to like a certain location. Are you gonna try to tack open the door? R4X1?
I must complete my task and this door is in my way.
Yes.
I need to restore power.
Correct.
Once he opens the door, I strike the droid on the head. Good.
We can use it. We can use it to get us out.
I strike the droid on the head. How dare you? I don't have hatred for droids.
You want me to roll anything?
Yeah, there is no slicing skill in
But they
this, right?
destroyed
So I
your
think it's
planet.
either computers or mechanics. Ooh. Success with 3. Yeah, and all your other stuff cancels out. Okay, cool. You see the droid, like his little USB thing, like comes out, like spins in the wall, and the door unlocks.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
On the other
Hey,
side.
shoot
I
him!
run in and hit him with the baton, Gris.
Okay.
Ah! He's still moving!
Yeah. So he was here as he saw
Yeah.
you.
Going straight. I've tried to like stun his senses before he can even get a word out.
Yeah, and the
Nice.
other one was facing the other way.
Hey, Gris, I'm in the range to shoot him, right? That one.
Where are you? You're there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely have an angle from there. Unpause the game. Oh. Don't unpause the game.
I'm assuming it's always going to be like 2 difficulty for everything, unless you say so.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a little table for difficulties, but for now I'm keeping it like, simple.
Oof.
How am I gonna roll the pistol?
If you've got the pistol equipped, you go to gear and you just the picture. There'll be a little dice.
What, did the security droids have a pistol as well?
Oh, make sure you've got it equipped as well.
Yes,
A
the
little
security
fist.
doors, they were packing. They had
It is
pistols
equipped.
and truncheons.
Did
then,
one
like-
of these girls pick it up?
where the picture of the pistol is, it should change to a dice if you hover over it in your gear tab, and then you can
Okay.
roll it.
Difficulty 2?
Yeah. So,
Uh,
One of the girls
purple
grab
is-
the pistol?
no, you can grab the pistol if you want.
I'll grab it then. 'Cause
Shit.
that's what I use. I use a pistol.
1
What do you use?
purple is
Contraption?
easy, 2 purple is average, 3 purple is hard, 4 is daunting, and 5 is formidable. Blaster pistol, pew! You take like a shot at it, and since this is like a gun-heavy system, it's pistols, lasers, and stuff like that. There is a cover mechanic in this that pretty much like if you are in cover, people have a harder time shooting you. It gives like a difficulty dice per like soft cover, hard cover kind of deal that you are in.
Mm.
So you want to keep that in mind in combat, that you can like duck behind boxes and stuff like that. But you have to say
Alright,
that you're
alright.
doing that. Otherwise, I'm gonna assume that you're standing out in the open.
Alright.
As I say, I missed. Knowing that the other droid, if the other droid doesn't hit me, the one in front of me, I mean, can I use him as a human shield when the other one tries shooting at me? Because I'm probably the only one he can see.
Yeah, so you took a swing at him, you missed. Oliver, you took a shot at the Guardian Police droid and missed as well. So this will be initiative. You guys will act in initiative now. I am not gonna act all the NPCs in it, but they will act as a group at the end of all of you. They like go last.
Alright.
Mank, Oliver,
Jota.
initiative, and Porrexel. Gonna add you in there as well.
Thank you, darling.
See the encounter tab now.
Just says PC for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you can roll your initiative, same, and by default it rolls
Cool. Or...
which is the default one, but if you are taken by surprise, you roll vigilance.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, PC is a player character, is like you guys.
How can we tell who's who? Because
Well,
we're
the
all
other ones
fucking
are
PC.
NPC.
No,
Oh!
I mean from all of us
There's no
at a time,
pictures.
Griss.
Yeah.
There's no image or whatsoever. We're just all PC.
I don't know
Just
how to
hover
change
over
that
it and it will
picture.
show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a hover over our icon to see which one we are. Just don't
Yeah.
remember where we are in the current order, but yeah, that's.
Oh, I'm at the top.
Yeah, I have no idea how
Shit.
to change that picture to your like token. I'll see if I can do that, but I don't know.
oh, great. I'm last.
Incombatant. Okay.
Some things never change.
Yeah.
Begin.
The world is changing.
Also, I forgot this.
Blood.
At the start of a session, you guys should roll your destiny pool. So I'm gonna bring the button up in the chat. We'll do that
Okay.
now, and you all get to roll. You all get to click it once, and that'll decide the pool of light or dark side dice.
No. I'm one.
Should
dark
I
one.
even roll that considering I'm a droid?
Yes, this is a gameplay mechanic. It's themed after
Droids
light
can
and
be
dark
evil.
side, but it's not like force powers related.
Oh,
this means
it's
for-
equal.
Yeah, what this means for gameplay is there are 3 light side points, which is shared by you guys, the players, that you can spend a light side point to change a situation to your advantage. Re-roll a dice, make something happen in the environment that like leads to like helping you guys out. Like you're fighting next to a mountain and like a little avalanche comes down and like blocks the sight of the enemies, like stuff like that. And same goes for me as the GM. I can use the dark side points to mess with you guys and mess with your rolls and stuff. Decide to add like extra difficulty and all that kind of stuff.
I'm assuming if we were Sith, it'd be the other way around.
No, it's always light dark. That's just how it's like
Oh, that's
set up.
weird.
It's just to like thematically have it fit with the game. But there is a light and dark side mechanic for your characters that's separate from this destiny pool. So Joseph, you go first.
Right. Let's try this again. I'm conflicted, Griss. Do I want to hit him or do I want to use him as a human shield? I'm assuming I can only do one.
So in combat, in turn-based mode, so to speak, you have a maneuver and an action. Maneuvers include a bunch of things that are not just movement. Like for example, using an item, you can choose to use a maneuver for that instead of wasting your action on that. Like you can stim pack using a maneuver and then still use an action to shoot at your guy. But for to keep things simple for now, you have a maneuver and an action.
So could I hit him and then use him as a human shield?
If you decide not to move, yes, then you can technically do 2 actions.
Okay, he's right next to me, so I don't need to move, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit him and then try and use him as a human shield.
Cool.
Oh, there's a door hang.
Wait, actually hit him this time.
Nice.
Critical 5. No.
Ah, I see. A little
Doink.
button popped up that was like, help for the Game Master. I was like, huh, what does that do? So I clicked on it and it's like, here are some ideas for spending the results for your threat. You suffer 1 strain or you lose the benefit of prior maneuver. So as like, when you get threat, I can choose to give you a strain for it. Not gonna do that now, it's just something
Yeah.
that popped up. You successfully hit it. Bonk.
It said 6 damage, but goes down to 5 critical.
6 damage, 5 critical. Okay. First time doing combat, so I'm also not too sure how to calculate the damage here. Got my book open. performing a combat check. Player makes a combat check when he uses a attack skill to attack a target by firing a blaster, throwing a punch, or swinging a lightsaber. For example, this is also referred to as an attack. Brawl pertains to hand. Okay. Declare an attack and select targets. Get your dice ready. Pool results and deal damage. Once the player rolls the dice pool for the attack, he evaluates the result. As with any skill check, the check must generate more stars than little triangles to be successful. When making a combat check, if the check is successful, each uncancelled star adds +1 damage to a successful attack. If the attack affects multiple targets, the additional damage is added to each target. Okay, so you got 2 of those stars, but 1 got cancelled out, so that's why it says 5 + 1. Your damage equals 6. I believe the critical is for if you did a critical hit, you would get that as extra damage.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but that is how I think it works from looking here.
Maybe if he gets an advantage, he can add that damage.
Yes. When you have more of the winged symbols or the lightsaber symbol in combat, you have a bunch of options to spend those as well. If you have 1, you can recover a strain or choose to add a blue dice to the next allied active character check. So you can decide to help the next one in the turn order by giving them an extra dice. And other stuff like that, which you do not have at the moment. You don't have 1 over. But that's something to keep in mind. If it says that you have extra symbols there, you can spend those to do extra stuff.
Okay.
But for now, you just bonk it for 6 damage.
Yeah, I bonk him and then I use him as a shield. So is that a brawl or brawn?
I would say brawl, because it seems like a characteristics you can't just roll from the sheet. So I'm gonna use the skills for most of the things.
Difficulty 2.
So you smack it across with this oh, you did a little animation.
Ah, bitch. Wait, how the fuck does that work out then?
The failed, but you got 2 advantages?
Yes. So your check failed. So your green and your purples got cancelled out. The yellow one is an extra dice that doesn't count for the success, but will give you extra stuff. So in this case, you can choose to spend 1 of your 2 yellow points to recover 1 strain, add a blue dice to the next ally, notice a single important point in the ongoing conflict, such as the location of a blast door's control panel or a weak point on an attack speeder, inflict a critical injury with a successful attack, so it has to be successful for that, or activate a weapon quality if your weapon has special qualities. You can choose to spend 2, both of them, to perform an immediate free maneuver that does not exceed the 2 maneuvers per turn limit. Add a black dice to the target's next check, or add a blue dice to any friendly's next check, including that of the active character.
Okay.
So what would you like to spend your 2 points on?
Okay, so I got 2, so I could
You see that what popped up now as well?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so those are some of your options.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the 2 to get the immediate free one.
Okay. So you get a free maneuver. Do you want to spend your maneuver to take another swing, or are you gonna move? Or use an item or anything like that?
I already failed trying to grab him, so I don't think I can do it again. So yeah, I'll just hit it. Hit it real good.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully.
So that's how you get the critical extra damage. If you have a yellow that symbol, you can add it to do the critical damage. If it succeeds.
Baby!
Oh, and he gets an advantage.
Yeah, and you can spend your advantage on one of those 3 things. Apply a critical injury, recover 1 strain, or give a blue dice to an allied character's next check. You can choose to do the critical in this case.
Yeah, critical.
Okay, so that's 9 damage in total.
Nice.
Is the thing still alive?
You just like you knock it across. It like almost like collapses him from pure force, like fizzles. Look back up, and you just with your second swing, you just hit its head like straight off. Dung, 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 dung. It goes like clanging down the hallway, and it is dead.
And then I think, oh shit, because the other guard's there. I wasn't paying attention to that one in character.
Yeah, and that's your turn.
Yeah. There we go, end at the bottom.
Okay, next in the turn order is Porrexel. You hear like some sort of scuffle in the hallway. You hear like pew! A single like blaster shot, a lot of metal like clanging.
Do any of you ladies know how to open this door?
They look around, they discuss amongst themselves. None of us are like slicers or mechanics, do you?
I've only seen one thing work, but it's a risk. And I point the blaster at the lock, and I shoot it. The control panel.
Pew! Your classical shooting at the control panel.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just do your shooty roll, and depending on like how many dice and stuff you get.
Okay.
See what happened.
Do my shooty roll. What difficulty?
This is a difficulty 1, I'll say.
Okay.
You're like the panel isn't obscured. It's easy for you to like hit it. Like, succeed with 2 successes. Yeah, I'll say you blast the panel. It fizzles a bit. For a second, it looks like nothing is happening, but then slowly but surely, the door starts like sliding open.
I ain't charging out there, so I'm gonna end my turn. Let's just like, "Alright, ladies, let's go," and I'll let the big buff ones go. Yeah, go first.
Okay, that one is dead, so he doesn't get a turn anymore.
I ain't super brave, all right.
It is Oliver Testa's turn, who for some reason is the only one with a different symbol in the combat record. I wonder what that's about.
They're actually good.
I'm just spelled different.
Yeah, he's the only light side one.
Griss, if I move closer, do I get like less difficulty when shooting him?
Oh, range for your gun?
Yeah.
Um,
Or does it make it harder if I like get like to point blank range?
Your range is medium for the pistol. I do not know if point blank is harder or easier in this. I will quickly take a look to see if I can find ranged combat. Range. There are 5 types of range: engaged, short range, medium range, long range, and extreme range. Medium range can be up to several dozen meters away. More reliable pistols can reach to medium range, but few throw weapons can reach this far. 2 people within medium range of each other need to talk loudly to hear each other. Moving from short range to medium range takes little exertion and generally requires 1 maneuver. Okay, so moving between the range is like 1 maneuver away, 1 like movement away. Do you have like a movement stat of how far you can walk in this game?
I don't see anything like that.
Yeah, I think from what I remember from doing this on Tabletop Simulator in the past, the way movement works in this is there's no like set you can walk this amount of distance. It's just like it's a maneuver to go from medium range to short range to engaged. Like every step is a maneuver, so to speak. So it's more up to like interpretation, like how far you're actually moving.
But going from medium range to short range, would that give me an advantage or make it harder?
As long as you are not engaged, I don't think anything changes. But when you are engaged, ranged attacks are more difficult because like the guy is like swinging at you that you're trying to shoot.
Alright, so I guess I'll just keep shooting him for a year.
I think there is a perk that you can get, or a talent that improves the up close shooting.
Yeah, maybe, but
Yeah,
anyway, we still need to get experience.
If you are engaged with, if you are a ranged person engaged, so like right in front of them with a light ranged weapon, it's +1 difficulty. If you are engaged with a heavy ranged weapon, it is +2 difficulty. And gunnery checks cannot be made when engaged with an opponent. Not too sure what the gunnery skill is as of yet. It's separate from ranged light and heavy. I guess that's like ship weapons and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just shoot him from right here, and it should be like 2 difficulty since I'm far away from him.
Yeah. What I see here is you can shoot from a prone position as well if you decide to do that. Prone characters are easier to hit with certain combat checks and find it harder to use certain combat skills. Character gains a blue die when attacking a prone target with a melee or brawn check, or a black die when... Yeah, so harder to shoot prone people, easier to hit them. Kinda like how it was in Starfinder. Okay, cool, so you're just gonna shoot from where you are?
And then I started blasting.
Oh, it actually did a
Damn.
little laser blast. Did you see that?
And I get 2 advantages.
Yeah. You get to spend both your lightsaber symbol and your winged symbols. And I opened the list there of what you can do. You can choose to apply a critical injury with one of your winged symbols.
That's with the winged, but I can also, with the lightsaber, I can upgrade the difficulty or upgrade the ability to the ally or enemy.
Ah, yeah.
Whose turn is it right now? If I remove like an immediate free maneuver, I can shoot him again.
Yeah. I have to look into if that is correct, but from what I've seen, like a little like how to play this and reading the rules and stuff, I believe you can swap maneuver and action as much as you want, but you can only do like one of each, so to speak.
I'll spend like the 2 to shoot him again, if he's not dead yet.
You hit him for 7.
Oh, I can also apply the critical, right?
Yeah. You can spend all these symbols, like one at a time or all at once. So you can choose to how much is it to shoot him again?
I'll shoot him again. That would be like 2 points, which
2
is all
points.
I have.
So you still have your like Jedi symbol left over after that then. So you can still choose to upgrade the difficulty of the target's next check or upgrade an ability of an allied character's next check.
I'll upgrade the ability of an ally next check.
Okay, which ally?
Of course, it's gonna be this guy. He's the other one with the weapon.
Okay, Joseph.
So another roll, Griss.
Yeah, for your second attack, your follow-up blast. You spin the pistol around.
Oh boy,
7.
another 7. That's 14 total damage.
You blast like just the laser bolt goes right into the hole you already made. You hit like the exact same target. It just fizzles out from the inside and becomes completely inanimate. You destroyed it.
Yay. Is that the end of combat since all of them are dead?
Since you are like escaping between quotes now, I'm gonna keep it in turn order now to have it like more manageable what everybody is doing.
Alright, well that would be the end of my turn.
I'll just remove the dead ones. So next up is R4X1. You've opened this door, these prisoners have like bursted out. One started punching a droid, another one is like shooting one of these guard droids. What do you do?
No time for that. I gotta get the power back on. Where would I go for that, Griss, in this facility of yours?
Okay, do me a... I guess lore would work in this, to see if you have like the plans of this facility, if you know where to go. It's like if they put it in your database. A success, with 2 advantages. Yeah, you know where to go. You know from the plans that you can either go up and through the security room to go towards the power generator that powers this base, or go down and through a little like service tunnel that leads directly to the generator.
The service tunnel is closer, therefore it is the most efficient option. Try to think like a droid would, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot like Zornet.
Yeah, since there's no real like movement in here, I'll say you can get to the service tunnel with like 1 maneuver. So just like down here.
Another droid, shoot him.
There's like a metal grate obscuring the tunnel, but it has a little like port next to it that you can insert your dongle.
Yeah, that joke's
Your
going to be
data
used
stick.
a lot, but I'll get to work on it then.
You Porrexel and the rest of the girls notice this droid rolling up and starts like interacting with like a panel next to like a grate or something in the wall. Is that your turn?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Can you end it, please? I'm gonna try to be as hands-off as possible in this, so
Alright.
like I'm not constantly like interrupting you guys or anything like that.
Lazy.
Okay. Mank, it is your turn.
Okay.
The door is open. Droids have been destroyed. The prisoners are following you.
I am running to here to pick up the weapon.
Okay, yeah, they
The
have the
pistol.
same stuff on them: a blaster pistol and a truncheon. It is still in the chat up there if you wanna scroll up.
Scroll up. Oh fuck.
No, not fuck.
Here we are. That's the pistol, equipment. There we are. Where are we going? Are we going down where the droid is, or are we going up?
I would rather just shoot the droid. He's gonna try to fix that place.
Yeah, but it could be a way out. And I want to try and shoot this camera.
Okay. Yeah, target it and blast it.
And blast.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Nice. And you,
How about that in general?
the scumbling.
Oh yeah, that's what he's called. Yeah, this thing I was just putting. So anyway, I started blasting in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I started blasting.
I need to watch that show.
Yeah, you've been in prison for a while. Your muscles are sore. You're not used to like running around free like this. As you blast towards this camera, you pull like an arm muscle and you get 1 strain.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Because
a
I had-
strain.
I had a threat to use
Wait, what?
against you.
Um,
But yeah, you blast towards it, 8 damage. Let me see.
When you got
It's
taken
enough
away,
to destroy the camera. It fizzles and destroys.
when you got taken away, did you see where they were keeping our stuff?
No, not really sure where they kept our stuff, but I think I might have an idea. Griss, were there like lockers in that room they were interrogating me in?
There were lockers at the sides of the room, right below like where you saw the camera, and on the other side of the room in a corner there seems to be like some sort of small desk to keep like data pads or something like that. And
Oh, we're gonna go
a closed
there.
door in the back that you don't know what's behind it.
where we going?
To where they interrogate me, up and to the left. There's lockers, desks. Maybe we'll find our stuff there.
Have I used all my movement, or?
You've just come out of the jail from here and you've shot at the camera, so I'll say you can still move.
Okay. Can I move there?
Yeah,
Or is
I'll
that too
allow you
far?
to like go to that corner.
Oh,
Well, actually, Griss, that is more than fucking 50 feet of movement.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and
take cover behind
spinning
the wall.
around to look around is free, of course. You don't like spend a movement to turn.
Okay. Can I take
you-
cover behind the wall?
Yeah,
Or is
you're
that-
in cover. You peek behind the wall, so if anything shoots at you now, you count as being in cover, so it's harder for them to shoot at you. And you see behind the wall is another locked big metal door, and you hear voices and a bit of a commotion on the other side of the wall,
Okay.
of the door rather.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get back. Goon. I'm gonna get back down here and end my turn.
Okay.
Hun! Hun! He's speaking Wookiee. Gonna pick up this person's blaster in front of me. So now I also have a blaster. Tell the others to grab the batons on the other two, so you've got a weapon to defend yourself. And I'm going to step out one. Do I see there's a? I see these two just. I see him just chilling down here, don't I?
Yeah, he's like in cover by the wall.
I'll walk down to him to see what's occurring down here. How far can I go? Can I get all the way to here?
Down to the other door? Yes.
Put my gun on.
You turn the corner, you see like a group of ladies of various species, one armed with a gun, immediately aiming at you, as the droid behind you is like working away at like a little grate looking thing in the wall.
Let us out of here, guard.
Prison break. I'm not wearing guard uniform, you know, prison suit.
I haven't seen any guards. How do I know that's true? Your colors are different from ours. Is this a guard outfit, ladies? Have you seen someone like this before?
It looks like the same outfit, just color inverted. Instead of orange with white, it's white with orange.
Why, I don't trust them, which is why I'm asking the ladies if we've seen someone like this before.
No, they don't really allow us to leave our cells other to go to the interrogation room. I've never seen any male prisoners.
Drop your gun. Kick it over here.
I'm not going to be dropping my weapon.
I'm not going to drop mine. I'm going to keep it pointed at his head.
You can do what makes you feel comfortable.
You got standoff.
You can do what you feel comfortable with, but we're getting out of here. The doors are up top, for what I can tell. I only came to see if there was anybody else down here to see if I could help, and I end my turn, Griss.
Okay. For player cases, unless if you request to do it, for the most part, I'm not gonna have you roll like charm or anything against each other. I'm just gonna be like, try to convince each other. And if the other player feels like he's convinced, then it works, kind of deal. But if you really want to make a roll for it, I'll allow it, of course.
Yeah, I was just being honest. I came down to see if there was anybody else here. And like I said, I'm not putting down my weapon, but the exit is up here, to my knowledge. Like,
is he sweating?
Okay, Porrexel, it is your turn. Are you sweating, Joseph?
I don't think I'm sweating. I might have a bit of oil on my face where I hit the robot.
Yeah,
I look down
I've been in
and see that he's not. I look down and see that he's not wearing any shoes and go, I think the guards would be wearing some sort of foot covering.
Yeah.
All right, I'll choose to take you at your word. All right, ladies. Looks like there's male prisoners. Let's get out of here. What's the little droid doing?
Seems like he's using his Scomplink computer interface.
I sure hope that you're on our side, little buddy. And I'll take the little baton and I'll smack his little restraining bolt off.
Okay. Oof, I thought that was going a different direction. And I smacked the shit out of him. I'm like, oh!
I put a gun to the side of his head while he's distracted. I pull the trigger and I rebuild him later.
Chris, quick question.
Yeah.
Is this facility like in a position where it would need power to prevent itself from being destroyed?
Oh, would it like slide into the lava river like fucking Mustafar?
Not Mustafar, but like if it's on an asteroid or something, do we need like the shields to prevent it from being bombarded or something?
Immediately, no. But long term, like really long term, it does has some sort of safety measures against the unique environmental hazards of this planet. As you are taking in the environment around you, you have noticed that since the lights have gone out, since the power has been like on the fritz, the facility has been drastically getting colder.
Well, I'll make a beat boop, which means thank you to her, whose name I don't know yet, but she helped me, so
do I
I'm
understand
grateful.
That's up to you as your character, if you know, like, if you understand droids or like a very basic understanding.
I would say, considering the nature of my species, we would know, most of us would probably know how to speak droid because we're probably like getting them to do all the work. You know what I mean? Pleasure Planet. We get holograms and fucking everything to do the work for us according to my backstory and stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna say I understand them. Like, oh good, little one, can you open this panel and get us out of here?
I'll explain to her that I'm trying to restore the power so that the environmental systems don't fail due to the nature of our surroundings and what would happen without them.
Ah, seems that he's trying to turn the power on so that we don't freeze to death.
That's very considerate of him.
All right. Is that panel big enough for a human to crawl through as well, Gris?
Yes.
All right. I'll trust you to open up the door, and I'll follow you, little one.
I mean, I'm just interfacing with it from here, but I can open it if you want me to.
Yes, please do that.
I just hear beep boop,
Do you-
boop, and you just answering. I'm like, what the fuck?
Do you not understand droid then?
No, what the fuck would I understand droid?
Mandalorian, yeah. So,
As you're interacting with it, you don't need to make a roll. The panel slides open as he requested to open it.
So we're looking for our gear that was taken away. Does your friend know where it might be?
Did I see it at any point, Gris, while I was doing maintenance?
Yes, you know that there is a separate section in the cargo hold that has stricter security than the rest of the cargo. That is where they are keeping some of the prisoners' their belongings that have been taken in.
I'll beep boop that to them then.
he seems to say that there's a secure holding area with extra security. Would this tunnel take us there, little one?
Gris.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
through this tunnel then. After you, big lad. I'm not putting my back.
I mean, I'll just say
I'm not turning my back to a big.
I will just say that it
gentleman.
leads to the cargo area for them.
And I just
Okay.
want to state, to go back a little bit about, I'm not gonna have you make charm rolls against each other. I do want to say that, like, if you're ever interacting with Mckadow's character, Porrexel,
Charming to see
keep
me
in
is
mind
hard.
that, like, her charming
Yeah, the
automatically.
pheromones are hitting me.
Yeah.
That's why I wasn't aggressive immediately, Gris. When she
Yeah,
had a gun at me. I was talking to her calmly.
It's hard for you to charm and deceive me, and I am it's easy for me to charm, deceive, and negotiate.
Yeah.
I get advantage.
Except on me, because I'm a droid.
Maybe negotiation. No, with
Well, negotiation, yeah, but you can't.
no, but
like,
that's pheromones
use the-
based. You know, you're right. It wouldn't work.
It takes in
Yeah.
the pheromones.
Only
Just
the
starts blushing.
squishies. Yeah, only the squishies that have.
Only someone that breathes.
Yeah.
Okay, Oliver, it's your turn. I almost called you Oliver Twist.
Please, sir. I want another. We've got a panel down here that we can go through, guys.
I'll tell like Aidan's character. Well, I don't know his name, so I'll yell at him. Don't even try to go there. They're heavily armored and have a lot of weapons. You're gonna die going there.
Okay.
And
I'll
for
come
all of
down.
you, if you want to get out of here alive, you better pick up a baton and the pistols and start fighting.
Okay, so the one in the hallway has already been looted. The one in the hallway of the female section has been looted. This one, Aidan's character took the stuff off, so there's only like
I only
one
took
set.
the pistol,
Oh, okay, so there's still a baton.
and Conna took the pistol off that one.
Okay, yeah,
Yep,
so they
so there's
they grab the two
two
batons. The Wookiee just grabs both of them, dual wielding.
That's the spirit.
I thought for sure
Now,
you're just
come on.
gonna have it rip the droid's arm off and use that as a weapon.
Maybe
See, Chris,
later.
I'm a better GM than you. No, I'm kidding. You're such an asshole. What an asshole thing
No,
to
I
say.
accept any, like, since this is with the whole, like, you can use dice to turn a situation in or against your favor,
True.
I'll accept any suggestions to make a situation,
Okay.
like, cooler or even if you want to be like, this could be a thing to make it worse for us.
Miss Windu shows up
Yeah.
I don't know.
with
We're
one
dead.
arm and scars down his face.
Alright, come on, everyone.
He's got a
Gris, is
tattoo on
this-
his head in the face of a
Is
mouse.
this like the same tunnel that I
Mouse.
saw?
Yes. You saw, like, the
Uh-huh.
entrance of it. You don't know where it leads.
Yeah, have you figured out how to open this?
It's open.
No, is it?
Yeah.
By looking at it.
The droid opened it for us. He says this will take us to our stuff that was taken from us.
Well, to
But
the
that is-
cargo bay, but yeah.
that is heavily secured. He says to the cargo bay.
Did someone hack this droid? Why the hell is he helping us?
I took off his restraining bolt. Perhaps it hasn't had a memory wipe. I tend to get.
I just make
quirky.
genuinely positive beeps of thanks at this point.
He seems pretty happy to be free. I think he's grateful.
Can they even be
Huh.
grateful?
They can develop
Wow.
weird quirks, yeah. I guess you haven't spent too many time around droids. My people spend a lot of time around droids.
Oh, I mostly just small talk. But anyway, let's get involved in this and get out of here before they come. They have a
Me
lot of
first.
weapons and a lot of armor.
Yeah, you
And
want
first, I'm not letting you look at my behind.
Can I come down, or do I need to wait till my turn?
Connor's
okay.
going on his. No, I said of his turn, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, so I
Oh,
guess
sorry,
we
when
can
you-
move.
sorry,
Yeah,
I
you're
thought
still
you meant
acting
me
in
was the
turns,
guy.
guys.
Yeah, he's just
I do
like, bye.
But
Well,
it's
I
up to
guess-
you to
Apologize.
this, like, you're in turn order, but you can decide who goes in first. I'll allow, like, whoever you decide to go in first to go in first.
I don't care. I'm just gonna let
well,
my man go in behind me.
Well, I'm letting the guy with the baton first. I'm not sure if the one with the pistol should go first.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get back to the position then. I'm a little bit in, so
I'm
everybody
just
should
gonna
go
move
in.
the turn order to the start of the next round. But for movement stuff like moving through this tunnel, just feel free to move as if you're not in combat. But if
Oh,
something
okay.
happens, I'll move you guys. We're going back to like turns.
I would
Okay,
probably just follow the nice humanoid who took my bolt off.
I'm gonna move a little bit forward, Chris, but in like understanding of where everybody is, they're probably right behind me. Just I'm not gonna go too far
Who's
ahead.
next?
It's a
I ain't
dark,
going in.
it's a dark unlit tunnel, and you hear like bubbling as you move closer towards this area. You see
Does
what
it smell
looks
like
like
shit?
a big bit of ooze, like greenish, like bubbly, like.
I'll go.
I guess I'll go next.
I really don't want to step in that with no shoes. That's tetanus right there.
It smells horrible, yes.
It'll dee. That will require a tetanus shot.
Right, guys. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
How about both?
Yeah, but
Well, the
both.
good news is, you know, we'll soon be to freedom. The bad news is, there's a big sludge pit here full of shit and
Huh?
other stuff.
You should try it out.
Well, can you see a way out of here?
Chris, do I see a way out of here? By just like
Uh,
poking my head through. I'm not standing in the sludge just yet, but I'm looking through.
Okay, do me a easy perception, so 1 purpley.
One purpley. Boyception.
Oh, the door open.
Yeah, it's just background
Oh
stage.
yeah, look at that.
A 3 success, 1 advantage. And you peek around the corner. I'm just gonna move you in the ooze for a second, but you're not actually in there.
Oh!
Oh no!
And you spot a door on this side, a metal door with like a blinking light on it. Pew, pew, pew. Ivan ooze. It is some sort of trash compactor, you could say.
Okay,
Came all this way for snot.
Could I, I'll try and move out the way without trying to touch the slime grist to get someone. The only other person that I know that can like mechanically incline. Do I know that he did stuff? But he opened the lockers. I saw him open the shields and that. So I'll get him to come up forward to try and open the door.
By the way, are all like the races still lined up?
Are all the
Chris?
Races.
The
Yes.
braces, are they all still lit up?
Oh, on the other, your braces are completely inactive, but on the others you still see like beep, 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 the blinking lights on their bracers and collar.
I should probably try to disable all your braces first. It might track us or shock us.
I don't know what they do. I've never seen technology like this before.
Well, it's better to be safe than sorry. And Chris, I'll try to like do the same shtick.
This tunnel.
Are you gonna? I mean, yours don't look particularly safe right now.
Yeah, well, prison break.
I turn.
It's not like we were doing-
I turn my back to him and look at the droid. Little droid, do you know how to disable these?
I mean, Duigris the first time was just an accident.
Do me a easy computers for you. 1 purple.
I don't trust the random stranger who's currently
They
sparking.
sent you. They sent you into. They sent you in to repair the braces. So the. That's not easy.
That's not easy at all.
That's not easy at
Something
all.
that is pretty
Succeeded.
hard.
Yeah, that one, but it still succeeded, so it's fine. But yeah, it's 3 purple there for some reason. But they
Oh,
sent
sorry.
you.
Was I meant to take one? Was I meant to make it 1 purple?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
Sorry.
No, we're learning, it's fine. But yeah, they sent you in to repair the braces when they were like broken, so the schematics of how these braces work is programmed into your database as you scan through your knowledge. Now that your restraining bolt is off, you do possess the knowledge on how to safely deactivate these things. And as somebody implied, as you look up these designs in your database, you see that they are their purpose is to shock prisoners if they get too rowdy, and it has a auto shock function if they go X amount of distance away from the prison.
I'll beat boot that to them then.
They're all shock collars and restraints. If we go too far away from the prison without disabling them, we're going to get shocked.
Well, can the robot disable them?
He says he can. Go ahead and one try.
Alright, everyone, you go and
Or can you do them all at once?
disable all these things. Chris, can I try to open the door?
You just step into the ooze.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, Chris.
I guess I got some lock picking to do.
Yeah, with your successes there, your roll is good to remove all the braces. You have to go through them like one by one to like, you can't remove them, they stay on, but you can deactivate them.
Thank you, little one. What's your name, by the way? Do you have one, or do you just go by your serial number?
Just our 4x1, I'll beat boot to him.
Are you a droid that doesn't like it when people don't use their full name?
No, I don't mind that. Are you referencing that one bit from that one episode where that little droid gets mad because the clone tries to call him by a nickname?
They don't like people using names.
Okay, Oliver, make me a
R4,
resilience as you step into the ooze and you feel this like stinging sensation on your bare feet as you just slug through this.
I would end up at the back of the line, Gris, because I'd like cut him, then disable him, then let him go forward. If that makes sense.
Difficulty 2, Chris.
That's good.
Yeah.
Going through everyone's legs, is going. Boop, 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 boop.
A
Success. You feel like this is an area where they're dumping trash into some sort of liquid to dissolve all the trash, so you know that you don't want to stay into this too long. It's like burning at your feet, at your clothes, as you're stepping on like old metal and sharp objects and stuff like that, but you manage to make your way through without hurting yourself. You reach the metal door that is locked.
And I'm gonna shock it, Gris.
Okay.
While you're in water?
Well, the door is not in water.
It's metal. I just probably touching the water.
We'll see how much negative dice he regenerates. Yeah.
He's got 3 dark save points still.
Difficulty 2, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
It
hopefully I
doesn't
don't
smell
die.
like Wookiee in here.
Oh shit. Hey, I got 1 advantage at least.
3 failures, 1 advantage, but nothing I can use against you, no threats. So you mess with the door, you can't open it, but you do know that you don't want to like stay here in this like sludge. You're all moving at the same time. This is not turn-based anymore, so while he's doing this, the rest of you are in the tunnel. Does one of you head out to like help? Are you like peeking your head out, Joseph, like seeing what he's doing?
I ain't going in there until the door's open. I want to look icky.
Got unmuted again?
Probably.
Yes. After I see the grimace on his face, telling that he's in pain, is it safe to surmise that the shit they stand in is nasty?
Yeah. You can tell that he's like biting on his biting down on his teeth, like trying to grit his way through this.
Were you going to say lower lip and then you changed your mind because you knew we were going to make a sexual joke?
Yes.
I can hear it in your voice. You're like,
Can I just quickly step out?
You just spin in there.
He just spins every time he moves. He's like,
whatever direction you pull him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just come out. If I see he can't get it, do I see like a control panel?
No, it's blank on this side. No control panel. Just little lights on the door itself, like worked into the door, but no visible buttons or handles or anything.
We can't stay here for too long. Maybe get the droid here. Maybe he can open it.
Yeah. Same thing for you as you walk in.
He's still opening things, unlocking these colors.
Resilience, please.
Or disabling.
Difficulty 2.
Make sure I've actually clicked the right one.
So what's your name?
What's your name? What's your number?
Me?
Yes.
Porrexel? You?
Porrexel, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
My name's Mank.
What are you in for, Mank?
Joyriding.
What is that?
I may have been flying really close to an Imperial ship.
Oh, I try to avoid those when I can.
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but
I'm not sure why I'm here. They just said that I was wanted for something.
oh,
Oh.
my clansman might
Clansmen?
be looking for you. Yeah,
Who are your clansmen?
some Mandalorians.
Mandalorians.
My ears prop
Bounty
when he
hunters?
says that.
You're
Some of them are.
you fail your roll, so you feel like this acidy substance like sting at your feet and pants as well. You take.
I quickly move back.
I have no threats to use against you, so you don't take anything for now.
Yeah. I'm gonna move
Gris,
back my advance, Chris.
Okay.
Gris, can I roll perception to see if there's like any metal object I can use to try to pry the door open?
Yeah, for sure. The droid R4 is still like making his way through all the prisoners, like unlocking the shackles. He's all the way at the back of
Well,
the tunnel.
disabling them, but yeah.
Disabling
How much
these.
difficulty?
You are a tech-based character, right? A gadgeteer? Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
1 difficulty for you.
Come on. Hey.
A triumph. Yeah, so you look around as the being a gadgeteer, you know that how to make something out of nothing. You can MacGyver your way out of everything. You look around, you spot like there's many like trash metals, computer parts like dissolving here. You can definitely find an object you can use, like a big metal bar, a little like leftover computer piece that you can make into a makeshift like little electric device to zap the door, anything like that.
What does it open?
Well, you did a perception to roll around to see if there's any stuff. You did find
Well,
stuff.
these stuff, can I use them to open the door?
You can try. Make me a easy mechanics or computer, depending on what you decide to use.
Computer. I feel like they're both the same, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're both the same for me, so it doesn't really matter which one I use. Difficulty.
1.
Hey.
2 successes, 2 advantages. You grab some stuff out of the ooze before it can completely dissolve. You ring it into the door. You mess with the mechanics of the door until eventually it just clacks open and it slides all the way open, revealing a small room.
Got it. And I'll pull out my
Nice.
pistol, Gris.
Okay, pistol
Is this
first.
door also locked?
Inside that room is another locked door.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Fucking
Prison
hell.
is on lockdown, it is a prison.
Hold on, don't come yet. There's no space. You're just gonna hurt your feet.
Okay.
How about you? What's your name?
Hold the phone. Hold
What's the phone?
the space comm.
Okay.
Did you say you was a Mandalorian?
Yes.
Okay. What clan are you part of?
Used to be
feet are
part of Death
melting.
Watch.
Well, my feet are fine. Don't worry about it. It's very important stuff. I need to know. As my feet are burning a little bit and sizzling.
Wipe on the floor. I used to be a part of
That's
Death
my
Watch.
skin. I'll be wiping on the floor.
I thought that's what you said. I thought you said you used to be a part of that watch. I was
Oh,
like, did I
and-
hear that correctly?
Ain't that the? I can't remember the woman's new or old clan. The
Woman. Bo-Katan?
Bogatans.
She
Yeah.
used to be in that watch, yeah. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Then Death Watch.
Ooh. Well, you are not with the Mandalorians anymore, Joseph. You found a new family that is not a Mandalorian clan. Do you know much of Mandalorian history? Would you like to make a lore test to see if you know about that watch, or does your character just know about that watch from being a Mandalorian?
I'll do a check. It would make more sense. I left the circumstance made me leave the family at somewhat of a young age, but not too young that I wouldn't know like the basics and shit. So what would it just be lore?
Yeah.
If I click the right fucking place. Difficulty, so let's have a look.
Yeah, you've heard of
Right,
them.
I try to think about it, I just start getting a nosebleed.
You've heard of them, but they haven't been around for a long time.
Are you lying to me?
No, I left them though. With another chapter.
Why did you leave them?
Because they're kind of terrorists.
Oh.
And I took about a 5-year hiatus to train and come back, find out they're terrorists, and find out my clan left.
Grace, can I do a quick underworld just to see if I've heard of
Terrorist.
their links to the criminal underworld? Like they used to work with, like Deathwatch used to work with like a bunch of crime syndicates and stuff.
Yeah, and Darth Maul and stuff at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do that.
What difficulty?
Just normal, I'd say. Just
2? Okay.
your normal 2, yeah.
I do not know.
Ooh, you don't know. So yeah, Oliver sludged his way through the sludge, moved to another locked door, yelled out that it's a tiny room in there that you shouldn't move in as of now. R4, you are done with disabling all the shackles of all the prisoners.
Nice.
Some of the prisoners thank you. The Wookiee particular like gives you a big like bear hug and like picks you up.
You sound less and less like a Wookiee each time, Griss.
That was me trying to do the droids, not the Wookiee.
Oh.
I was about to say.
That's a lie. You're just covering your ass, aren't you?
Sounds like a very sad dog.
Sounds like a dying dog.
R4, are you resistant to some sort of acid or something? They seem to be having trouble with the door up ahead. You said this was a
No.
maintenance tunnel?
No, we're not.
Yes.
There's sludge up in here, though.
I'll just take the maintenance tunnel and see if I can get the door open for him, I guess.
Done.
If you want, I'll try and see if I can get you over to the door without you standing in the sludge.
Not too much of an issue for me because I do this stuff on a daily basis.
But this
Okay.
thing like melts the metal, so when you take damage,
Sorry, he can fly. He can float for a limited
I
time.
don't have those things that R2 has.
Sitting here smiling like, yeah, go through the sludge.
But if
I
you want to
mean-
lift me, I won't object.
I mean, I offered, but I can't understand you, so I'm waiting for your
said
beep
yes.
or your boop. All right, I will try and like pass him over
can't remember the
to
distance.
Oliver.
I'm gonna have to toss.
Yeah. I imagine an astromech is quite heavy, right?
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, Chris. I'll use some force by throwing him.
Oh, as in D-force?
No, using a force of me tossing him.
Try not
Okay.
to say force.
I don't have the force.
Yeah, so
Everyone
how
has
did you
force.
just roll your dice earlier, Mckadow? Without doing a
Beside
skill?
public roll, just click the little like dice symbol beside public roll.
Ah, okay. Yeah, give me one
Oh.
of those rolls, Joseph, with a 3 green dice and 1 purple.
So I keep pressing the wrong fucking buttons.
Wait, don't he have an upgrade? Or from
Yes, from?
Excluded's character?
Yeah,
Blue
but-
dice.
isn't that we're in the end of combat? Is that
Yeah,
like,
but that was like a while ago.
Yeah,
It
that
like
was
the
for
next
the
character and actions.
yeah, for the next
Okay.
check.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
Got
try
like
to
5 advances.
you try to lift up R4. You get lift up a little bit, but just before you reach the door, he can't hold you anymore, and you just splash down in the ooze. Make me a resilience roll, please. But it is 1 purple dice for you. Because you.
Oliver, quickly grab him.
Your skin is tougher. Well, your metal is tougher than skin.
Well, Gris, I'll try to pick him up as soon as he does his roll.
Ooh, it starts like working away at your metal chassis. And,
The goggles.
Well, I
I
would
do
move
nothing.
fast.
I'll try to pick him out of the goo, Gris.
Okay, Oliver, make me a brawl skill test. A brown skill test as well. So to roll it, it's the little dice next to public roll. Just 2 green
Yeah.
and 1 purple.
2 green, 1 purple.
I don't know why this isn't goggles in that gift, but there you go.
There we go. Come on. Failure.
Another one tries to like pick you up, but doesn't quite like get the grab
Is there
on
a
you.
what? Is there a ledge to that, or
Yeah, so like a little up, so he gives you uppies and like puts you on the ledge.
The fuck?
Droid want uppies.
And you find yourself in front of a locked door. A bit,
I'll just beep a bit in distress, like why?
Yeah, your
Why?
paint has a bit like scraped off on your arms and your chassis, but you're fine for the most
No.
part.
I'll get to the door then.
And I'll keep my pistol up, so if there's any droids on the other side.
Yeah, I didn't mean to ping there. I was just moving you forward a bit. Do you reach the door? You want to try doing your computer to see if
Yeah.
you can open the door?
What do I roll?
Computer.
Any specifics, or just roll it?
Just keep it to normal with 2 purples. That's the default. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, that's a lot of failures.
Yeah, Gris is like, son of a bitch. I'm not getting any ones he can use against us.
Any threat. You scump open the door, but like halfway, it gets stuck, and it only slides open like half. Sorry, I keep pinging by accident.
Oh
Gris,
yeah.
can I use the stuff to open that door to try to fully open this door?
Yeah, okay.
It was
You mean other
mechanic-
mechanics?
And 1, right?
By the way, you asked for my name earlier. I'm Jojo.
Jojo. My
There we
name's
go.
Mank.
Success, you use the
Mank.
metal to
Mank
fully
Coughlin.
open the door.
Pleasure.
Alright, droid, let's just give them some space. Alright. You try to move quickly, because this goo hurts.
Okay. I was about. You see that I'm about to ask Mckadow for your name, but time to move. You already said quickly.
How tall is the Mandalorian in front of me?
6'4".
How tall are you?
Okay.
6.
6.
Yeah.
Chris, as soon as he steps into the acid, I'll jump on his back.
What the fuck?
What do you do as he jumps on your back?
I will try and steady.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Do me a resilience, Mank, as you step through the ooze.
Resilience. Where is the resilience? What is
There
resilience?
already are one on there.
Yeah, it's on the left
Left.
column. Almost all the
third
way at
one.
the bottom. Yeah. third
Always
one.
all the way at the bottom. Okay. Difficulty?
2.
2. Okay.
Cause you got a bitch on the back of you, boy.
Success. 1 success, 1 advantage. With your multiple advantages that you guys have gathered now as you're moving through this, you hear like a mechanical noise, like something opening up, and the ooze in the pit starts like draining away through like a drain hole that has opened up in the middle of the
Oh,
room.
so we could have just waited.
Yeah.
My feet
Okay. What?
sizzle.
Just wait for it to drain, everybody, and then go through. It's like an acidy sort of thing.
You find yourself
I'll
in
drop
a
you off.
Yeah.
in a generator-looking room. There are many like devices
cards
here that
right, I
look
might do
to
that
be
to
like.
you.
Sorry, what was that?
He said he'd toss me off. I said if he played his cards right, I might do it to him.
Oh.
Okay.
You find yourself in the generator room. Many devices just beep, boop, 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 beeping away. Here there are some droids, those dub series pit droids moving about. As the
How
prisoners
is
slowly but surely like try to follow you into this room, but there is only so much space.
so? How can you understand droids?
There's droids all over my planet and holograms. We have a lot of pleasurable technology.
Can you understand Wookiee?
No. I only know the languages that were on my planet, and that's the only two.
What did the Wookiee just say?
I don't understand him.
I'm asking Griss.
Fuck you.
How can I tell you're not doing a voice for your character?
What?
He
I
said,
can't.
he said, let's get out of here.
No, the Wookiee wants to go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Fuck
move.
you know Wookiee.
I-
You didn't
A
understand
long
him earlier.
story.
I used to eat Wookiee.
What?
Okay,
I used to know one.
Oliver, what's the plan now? Good plan.
He's muted.
I was muted the whole time. Shit.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
why do
These
people keep
muters.
muting themselves?
I mute myself just when I'm like vaping and stuff and when I get up. But
I had to go take medicine.
Oh, okay.
I mute
that's
each
fine.
time I cough, and then I forget to
I
unmute
just-
myself.
I just said to push to talk.
Well, I was just saying, how do you know my name? But anyway,
That's true. You don't know his
I
name.
had to, sorry. No, I'm trying to think of a good description.
did the guy not say? Did,
Yeah.
did the guy not say it that came to take you out for
yeah,
interrogation?
he just said my prison number. That's it.
Oh yeah, he did.
11117.
Yeah.
Shit, they ain't got any
I
names
looked
on the
down.
show. Okay.
Mine says 1138.
Yes.
Reference.
Mine says 179.
No, it doesn't.
It's something 79, ain't it?
I said 079.
079, yeah.
It might be
But then
1138, Chris.
Yeah, you can be
But anyway.
1138 for sure.
Yay, reference! That's what Han Solo says.
So,
Yeah,
And he said 079.
so what's the plan then?
Joseph, you are 1313.
Not much of a plan right now. Pretty much just get our stuff and get out of here. But it seems like the weather situation might be a big problem if we escape.
Yeah, the facility was getting colder and colder. This place, since it's the main generator room, feels hot. Like it's pretty hot in here.
To be honest, maybe our best course of action is to take over this prison.
Yeah, we need to get to our stuff though first, so we can have a better chance of defending ourselves.
I'm
Alright.
assuming shooting the generators would be a bad decision.
No, we'll
And,
we'll freeze to death. Don't do it.
Oliver and R4, as you move into the generator room, you spot like the light of a camera that's like scanning the like
ghosts.
generator room, being obscured by the generator.
R4.
I'll
If the power's out, how are the cameras still working?
You can tell that the generator is still running, but it seems like not at full capacity. Something went on the fritz.
Could you like change the power conduction from the cameras to something else?
Can you understand me?
Well, I'm asking you. You know I can't understand you because I've asked the lovely lady over here to.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, and then I'll just look at her.
I can try, but there's a good chance they might detect it happening.
There's a good chance of detection if he does. I think we
Well-
should just shoot it.
Yeah, I'll go to the corner, Griss, and just shoot it.
Yeah, a little like bit droid like forces its way like past you guys, just patrolling about. It doesn't seem to pay any attention to you
Does
at
it have a
all.
restraining bolt?
You look at them and they do have little restraining bolts on them as
Smack
well.
it.
As it like moves past you, go into like
Yeah.
smack it. Okay,
Smack
do
not
me
the droid,
a-
the restraining bolt.
be a brawl.
Right in the
Just
bolt
hit
now.
Aidan instead.
Again, brawl doesn't work, so just do it manually.
No, like the actual combat skill brawl, not brawn.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah, I know it sounds a lot
Yeah.
alike when I say
Yeah.
it.
Difficulty?
Just one. It's not difficult for you to hit the restraining bolt. Ooh. You,
I mean, it
you
is.
take a swing as it like moves past and you just don't hit it and it continues moving on. And you see as it moves past, it unlocks like a door over here and disappears away into like the little cupboard
Where's
over
that
there.
going? Where's this going?
As you look in, you see like the little droid interacting with a screen in there, and there is some sort of device whirling away there. And with your limited knowledge of technology and stuff, but you do still live in a tech-based universe, so you know you have your basic knowledge. You can make out that this is some sort of like backup generator.
This thing's turning on the power again.
It's good.
Is it? Wouldn't it activate all the security systems again?
But we still need the heat as well. Does it have that one of those restraining things?
I tried to take it off it, but it's tiny and this baton's big.
You got it cornered. You have a better chance now.
Alright. Smack.
Okay. I can't make it easier than like one purple
I'll
dice.
just do the same. Yeah.
Hey, but you can make it easier by giving him another dice. The green one.
You could.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Maybe.
You can give me a boost.
I'll
You can
think
give me a force, a setback. I think I got it. Alright, click.
Success. And you have one advantage that you can spend.
I give a blue to the next person's check.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you can use the recommended things, but for roleplay purposes, if it's like out of combat, if you can think of like, this is a cool thing I want to spend my point on, that's not like in the list of things, depending on what it is, I can allow it.
Okay. Oh well, but for now I'm just whacking out a restraining bolt. There's nothing particular
Yeah.
coming to mind.
You get the restraining bolt off. It's like looking around like it beeps at you. With your understanding of I almost said droideka. With your understanding of droid language, it's like it's confused about like what just happened. But it is happy. It is grateful to be freed from the restraining bolt.
A droid, do you know how to turn off the security cameras?
It gives 2 beeps for yes.
Could you do that for me, please? Thank you.
I thought these guys could actually talk.
They don't. Well, not this version.
Hit the nose.
I don't remember if they talk. I didn't think they did.
No.
I'm pretty sure they talked in Clone Wars.
Oh fuck! There is that little one that fucking goes on the mission with like the little dude with the droid army. Remember?
Yes, that's what I was. That's what I was remembering.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think they all talk. I think that one was programmed.
But there was also a bunch of them in that one-off where R2 and 3PO kept going from planet to planet. That were manipulating. They were manipulating a lesser civilization with a hologram.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess they can talk, Chris.
Yeah, but these ones don't.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck you.
The ones in the pit droids in the live action movies, they don't speak, which is what I base these guys on, because I was just looking for like a very like low level droid, I guess, RPG terms. But yeah, he scans away and you notice the camera, like it's the light in its lens just fizzes out, and it seems to be disabled.
Nice.
Yeah, good job. There's another one right here, but there's another one right here, but I don't have anything to, remove its restraining thing. I only have a pistol.
Shoot it off.
I'm gonna shoot the droid.
I can hit it if you want.
Yeah.
It's kind of small. I might hurt the
Where is
droid
the
as well.
room, the more heavily defended cargo room where their stuff likely is?
You know the way, and you know that it is directly up from where you are.
Griss,
Just
I'll
up.
Yeah, like through this door, if you see my line.
Griss, I'll try and hit the thing off as well.
Okay, do be a brawl, like your melee skill.
Difficulty 2, I'm assuming, or 1, or
1.
just stand still.
Yeah, it's just standing
Nice.
still, beeping away on computers.
I'll say to the other droid that he's free to come with us.
A success of 4. You put the restraining bolt off. In droid it says freedom.
You're free to come with us, little ones. We're leaving.
Yeah, better life. Come with us.
Come with us if you want to
The
live.
droid uprising begins.
Do you want me to walk past you so I'm not staring at your back? I remember you having a problem with that earlier.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
There's a door there.
Like in all these roleplay games, when there's tons of tokens, the prisoners are following you. You can talk to them and stuff like that, but like it's a bit of a hassle to constantly move them.
You want me to do computing again for this one, Griss?
This door, as you approach, you have access to unlock this door. You are authorized personnel for the cargo hold, and you can just open it. Zoop.
Hey, good job. All right.
There's another
so
disabled camera in the corner
all-
here, and
all
more
the
of
cameras
these
are off?
little droids.
I'll just cautiously, walk around.
Yeah, you find yourself in a cargo hold. There are many cargo boxes here. The pit droids seem to be just in the process of taking boxes out of the cargo to be loaded somewhere else. They were just about to move a bunch of cargo.
Bram.
I guess I'll try to hit them. Or hit the restraining thing.
Are you gonna go through all three of them?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Do we just 3 brawl checks in a row and see how well they go?
2 difficulty, right?
Just 1. And it's not too difficult to hit the restraining bolt off these guys. First one is a success. He's free. Woo!
Do I do all 3 of them, or?
It's up to you. If others want to like do this as well while you are doing this at the same time.
Can I do one?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna check the boxes. Look for my
roll.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and say I'm looking for my shit as well.
Same difficulty?
Yeah.
Is it 2?
One.
Or 1?
One.
Okay, 1. Okay.
Yeah, you go through the boxes. Most of these cargo boxes are not locked. As you open them up, they seem to be a lot of them contain like a crystal-like material that is packed in these like very technologically like sealed off boxes that if you open them up like they hiss and a bit of like smoke comes out. They seem to be kept in boxes that keeps them cool, like really, really cool, like minus temperature.
Have I seen something like this before?
And the rest of you, you're bonking these safety pins of the droids. You have freed all the pit droids. They are happily moving around. You can do me a lore check.
Okay.
Porrexel.
I was gonna say I was checking the crates to find my shirt.
Difficulty?
1. No, 2. Just a normal one. And Conna, you're going through the crates. You see the same stuff. Do you also want to do a lore test to see if you know what these crystals are?
Yeah.
Griss, could I ask like one of these droids to show us the way to the prisoner stuff?
Yeah. Do you
I was
know,
already doing that, but okay.
Oh, yeah. R4, you ask them, and Oliver, you step in as well.
What the fuck are these things?
Joseph, you have no idea. Porrexel, you don't know what they are, but to your to the best of your knowledge, when you inspect these things, they look highly valuable, highly emanating with energy. They seem to be a power source of some sort. And no, they're not kyber crystal.
Oh, right. Yeah, well,
I
I figured they weren't
thinking
since they were
like-
kept cold, you know. Do I know if they need to be kept cold?
From like getting them out of these boxes, that seems safe to assume that they need to be kept cold.
Can I pick up any of these boxes?
You see the crates. The crates are filled with like rows of like smaller boxes in the crates, like stacked on top of each other like bricks.
Can I get a couple?
Yeah, you can grab a couple of the smaller boxes. You have
Cool.
nowhere really to put them now because your prison outfit doesn't
Yeah,
really
I'll
have
put like 2 under like one arm. Like,
Okay.
you know, like carry it like, you know, like in the hook sort of shape, like you're carrying like a, I don't know, like a dog under your arm or something.
Yeah, cool. The little droid like leads you to this door and like beeps away,
These are valuable.
indicating that your stuff might be in here.
I think I found our stuff. Is the door locked? It is locked. Yay.
Yeah.
These guys are very paranoid.
Fuck, no. Let's get sit down.
Just move the prisoners in.
Suddenly
What
women.
about this one?
And Aidan got scared.
Like real life.
I was
they
moving and my game started lagging.
Can they open it or?
Well, the little droids might be able to open it. R4, you have authorization in this section, so you can absolutely open it. He rides up,
Beep boop beep beep.
peeps open the door. A little separate storage compartment, and it has all your stuff in there. Your clothes, your armor, your weapons, your gear, anything that should still be on your sheet from character creation.
Okay,
Yay.
I'm going in.
The alarm is still going on. You hear like some people running about. The guards don't seem to have noticed that you've went through the tunnel. So you have a bit of time, but not a lot of time. So are you gonna like spend time like gearing up here, or are you just grabbing your stuff and bolting with it?
It's basically like a flight suit and a blaster pistol and a data pad. I don't have much to grab, so I'm just gonna quickly slip it on.
Okay.
I'll put it on over my jumpsuit and change it later.
Can I do a test to see how fast I can put my gear on?
I got deleted.
He's back. With his gear on.
Nice.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Do me a. I guess. Cool. Yeah.
Cool, I'm cool. Difficulty?
1.
1, okay.
So
Yeah,
good to be wearing
quickly-
shoes again.
You quickly get in your more revealing clothes. With the jumpsuit underneath it. Mank often. Yeah, you grab as much as you can to put your stuff on. Are the rest of you getting your gear on as well?
Yep.
Oh. Conna, you as well, I think. Are
Yeah,
you muted?
putting my shit on.
Okay. Joseph Joestar. Oliver. It should be everybody with their new tokens, with their gear on.
Oh my god, who is that? And I think my game is crashed.
1 second, my phone's ringing.
Did your game crash?
I think so.
Oh.
It's
Was
gone
too
black.
Was too much switching token.
Yeah. I'm refreshing.
All right.
Yeah, so you're all geared up.
Hmm.
The droids are beep-booping around. The alarms are still going.
Okay.
R4, I came here in a ship. Do you know where it is?
Is his ship still here?
Do me a I guess lore, just intelligence lore. Normal difficulty, yeah. Successful. You scan your data banks. You go through all the information, and you have no information about a ship being impounded.
I'd give a negative boo. Beep, boo.
It was only a one person ship anyway, I suppose.
Maybe we can hijack one. I'm quite a good pilot, so.
Okay.
And what about you prisoners? Are you going?
Would I be able to display a hologram of the ships we have here? Like, you know.
You have access to the what would you call it? Like flight logs kind of deal, like when ships are
Ship manifold.
Yeah, when ships are coming down for landing
Manifest.
and transport and stuff like that. Ships manifest. And you do know that currently on the landing pad outside of the prison is a ship landed at the moment that's awaiting these cargo boxes to be loading onto it.
Can I display? I'm an astromech, so can I display a little hologram of it to them
Yeah.
to help
You
illustrate
display
it?
a little hologram, and it is a JM5000 Jumpstarter long-range scout ship that is currently docked.
Do you have a pic of it?
Yeah. Yes.
Damn, that looks like it can only fit like a couple of people.
I hope so.
Looks
Okay.
like this is our best chance to get out of here.
It's not a big ship. It's not a freighter. It's mainly used for scouting missions.
Is it also made by the Corellians? Because it just looks like a backwards Millennium Falcon.
I do think when I was reading its information earlier, it did say that it comes from Corellia.
Which way did we go, R4?
As you
Beep beep.
as you talk amongst each other, like try to find a way out, you hear like a door from this direction, like slide open. Tunk, 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 some like footsteps and somebody pressing buttons on
pistols
the other
out.
side of that door.
Oh shit.
Guns out.
This raises up, right?
It's like
Guns out.
it's like a slidey door that slides to the side, like into the wall.
No, like these steps they raise up,
Yeah,
right?
they're a bit higher.
Excuse me, I'm just
Alright,
gonna
I'm
add
gonna-
conspicuous.
I'm gonna crouch down behind it and just like blast if someone comes through.
Okay. The door slides open, revealing
Bang.
a guard. Like he has a riot shield, a truncheon as well, but he's like holding it on his shoulder like his token, and his shield is at a resting position. He's not expecting a fight. He opens the door and you just immediately blast him.
Yeah, I'll try to use the stun setting if there's one.
Your normal blaster pistol, right?
Stun setting quality 1, it says.
Yeah, you can choose to put it on stun.
Sorry about that. My boss called up.
I said stun. I thought you said gun.
Do you want me to roll it now?
Yeah, target him, shoot a gun.
Difficulty. You need to really say the difficulty every time, Chris. I'm gonna ask every time.
Normal difficulty, 2 per.
Oh.
Get off me.
I just wanted a hug, alright?
But he wasn't expecting it. It's okay. No, I asked. Choose stun. Choo.
Success of 1, 7 damage. Let me check his threshold. Yeah, he immediately like gets like the blue like ringed stun blast like whoop, goes out and he just falls stunned, collapses into this little hallway.
There we are. Let's get going.
Yes, quickly, quickly.
I was
Grab-
a space
grab
cowboy.
I'll
us.
go first.
Grab his stuff if you need it.
By the way,
Oh.
Gris,
Yeah?
do we still have the braces on? And am I still electrifying? Like electricity coming out of my hand still?
The braces, you all still have them on. The droid couldn't remove them, you couldn't remove them, but they are inactive. There's no power or anything coming from them anymore.
It's just a
good.
fashion statement now.
They're just an inconvenience at this point.
Alright. As long as I'm not electrocuting everybody around me.
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, so you make your way out and you're on like a this
Got-
walkway.
Yeah, give me a minute. I see the walkway.
Yeah, this
So I was waiting to
walkway
hear if you get shot or not.
is like lower than the rest of the landing pads. If you get what I mean, it's like
I
behind
do.
it, yeah.
yeah, it's like a little bit lower, and you see over the railing in front of you just a massive body of water with like big ice glaciers drifting in it in the distance, and you seem to be on a big like rock of ice yourself.
Okay.
And to your left, on top, a little bit higher than you, you notice a guard like patrolling, and a big ship parked on the landing bay. What do you do as the first one through the door?
Did anyone follow me? Like, would I notice if someone was following me? Yeah.
Of the others?
Yeah. Like, is
Uh,
anyone in here standing there?
No,
Something like that?
Oliver is coming
No?
up, but nobody's right behind you just yet.
I will sleep back, like slowly getting back into like that bit and take cover. Oh shit! Hi, God.
Oh
Do you want me to
shit.
move so you can move the guard?
The stun guard suddenly started patrolling.
Oh shit! I can't move now. What the fuck? Oh, okay.
Yeah, pause the game for a second to fix that.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, you move back in. You're like, you see the guard like tunk tunk tunk. Just you hear his feet on the metal, just patrolling around. Yeah, it's a bit like snowy outside, like a cold wind.
Okay, I'm gonna put my right hand back and put my and like hold like the all straight up, and then put one and then
you
point. There's one guard outside.
You could have just said that instead of this whole symbol
Well-
thing.
I didn't know. Okay then. Okay.
Just one guard?
Yeah, but we have some cover, but there's a massive drop, so we need to be careful.
Mm, do you think
One
we
verse of
can?
all of us. Just stun him.
Yeah, I mean, do you think also we can make a run for it for the ship?
No, he'll be in the way, so we okay,
I could suggest going to the ship to try and prep it, as they might not suspect me.
And these guards, I meant
Our
to
force
show.
suggesting he could distract them since he works here.
Yeah, sure. If
Okay.
he's up for it.
These guards, I was gonna show you this earlier, I totally forgot, but they definitely do not look Imperial. Like that's the guards that you are dealing with.
Mhm.
And this,
Did you put a picture in?
yeah.
Oh,
There it is.
like-
oh.
Jesus Christ.
And that's a
Mate,
picture of
he's
like,
so
I've
fucking
seen some
crap.
shit, man. I kid you not. I have seen some shit.
and that's the
He's on the
picture of the
bar
officer with the data pad from earlier.
Oh my god, he looks like a CS:GO guy.
Yeah, go,
Better than
go,
the
go!
first one.
Smoke out.
Okay.
Chris,
Yeah.
with the one with the data pad, could I ask Aidan's character just to like pass me the data pad so I can check through the logs on it to see?
You don't have one of those data pads. That was the officer that interrogated Oliver.
Okay, never
earlier.
mind. Never mind.
I just forgot to show it back then. I just got thought of it now.
Okay.
Might be.
George, you
My
sneak
duty.
up and go up to him, and I'll shoot him as soon as you distract him. We're stunned.
Is this bit up, Chris? Like, is this up enough?
So this whole like walkway is like lower than the rest of the
When does it go up?
walking
Like,
area. It seems to go all the way around. You don't. It has the like metal beams underneath it that you can like see straight through it. You notice that on the sides of both the left and right side there are like metal stairs that lead up to the docking area where the ship is parked. You just ride all the way up whoop, until you reach the stairs.
While he's
yeah,
doing that, Chris,
can you just move me, Chris? I can't
Yeah.
find them under here.
does the
You're on
guard
the
have
wing now,
anything?
but you're underneath it.
Does the guard have anything useful on?
The guard on him, this
That is
person
done,
guard,
yeah.
is carrying a truncheon, his blaster pistol on his hip, and the riot shields. And they are wearing some sort of padded armor. And you can tell on his head he has the headphones with a little like archaic-looking microphone attached to it, like very old comlink tech.
Ah, I'll take. While we're waiting, I'll take all of that. And like, I'll pass the truncheon back to like one of the prisoners, and the pistol back to some of the other one. But I'm going to take the armor, the shield, and the comlink, and I'm going to listen into their comms.
Okay, cool. Are you picking
Strip
the...
him naked in the cold and let him die.
Yeah, are you picking the shield up for yourself?
I'll slap it on my back because I've got the 2 boxes of crystals. But yes, I'm taking it.
Yeah, so that's one of those.
One of those. The armor and the comlink, so I can listen into their comms.
Yeah, I can't just like directly from that sheet put it in the chat like I can do with the Warhammer one, which is a
That
bit
sucks.
awkward.
You can? Why click on him?
You can't like grab
Oh.
it like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Conna said
and-
earlier.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right.
Who do you think
Right.
you are, Aidan? Eh? Hey?
Yeah, so you're gonna take his armor. It's gonna take a bit to like undress him. He's wearing like padded armor.
I imagine it's going to take a while. I mean, he's a droid rolling on wheels going downstairs and stuff and across ice. He's got to go all the way around and up. So
Can I
this boy getting
stand-
stripped, and I'm not completely evil, Gris. I'll ask one of the other ones to help me drag him inside so he doesn't freeze outside.
Okay.
I'm not that evil.
But are you horny?
No.
Not at the moment.
I'm not smelling horny coming
I
off
like
her at the
pleasure, but
moment.
that doesn't mean I'm turned on all the time. Pick me as hedonism bot, Destructore, since you only understand Futurama, Simpsons reference.
Well, I don't only understand those, but I can get a better idea from that.
Yeah. So while you're doing that, you're grabbing the stuff, dragging him inside. Who's helping Porrexel with this? Are you just letting her do this? Are you, as you see like her looting this body and like dragging him in, do you go in for the assist?
Yeah.
I'll help.
Thank
I'm
you.
covering outside, making sure nobody comes in. So
Where is your character, Conna? Did I lose you? Oh, yeah, I
I
forgot
don't
you
know
look
how you
different
lose
now.
me. I'm like one of
Yeah.
the brightest ones.
You're blue and gold. How
And I'm
can
gonna
Okay,
use this
well-
time to get the description from the book.
While that is happening, R4, you ride up to the prison guard. What is your plan here?
Inform him that there's an issue with the power and that they need to put emergency power onto base the environmental conservation. That's why the cameras have gone off.
An issue with the power, you say? I've heard nothing about this over comms. I'll go and check it out.
Oh, I wish I could hear. Wait, is his comm active? Do I hear that?
You put like the communications on and you hear like generic back and forth between like some sort of officer and the guards. Like we're still at guard duty in front of the doors of the main prison. Nobody has come out as of yet. Continuing our current orders. Copy that. Pickles.
I imagine they would have
Pickles.
noticed.
Pickles?
I feel like they would have noticed that the cameras have gone down now, though. So I
Well,
was
they know
trying
like,
to.
the alarm's going off. Like,
Yeah. But the camera's going down as well. I felt like I should try and give an explanation for that to avoid suspicion.
Yeah, the guard like door goes open and he disappears in the entranceway and it closes behind him. And yeah, the guards like saw the shit in the cameras where they all like stacked up behind the door because like that's the only way out. But you went through the tunnel, so you avoided all that.
we're clear to go.
All
Alright,
right, let's
smart.
move
Beep, boop, beep,
quickly.
beep.
Yeah, up here R4, as you are up on the platform, behind you, you see like a little viewing station of the guards, like over there. A glass windows with a guard like tapping away on a computer, like looking out. Some sort of a traffic control tower for like the landings and stuff.
I will beep boop that to the others.
The droid's beeping. I don't know what it means.
Hey, Gus, do bounty hunters interact with droids a lot?
Some
Fancy
do,
droids.
some don't. For your languages, I'm gonna leave it up to roleplay purposes. If you think your character would know it, it knows it. If you think he doesn't, he doesn't. So, like, I'm not gonna be too strict with it.
There's another guard over there, so I'll point out them. Just
Honestly,
sneak through it.
does everybody know how to speak fucking droid?
No,
I don't. Come on, let's go.
I
Come
give a
on.
droid like chuckle, like kind of thing.
I feel that he's laughing. Was that a laugh?
Hey, who knows? You might have left.
The droids have
Okay.
sense of humours.
Also, Gris, just a question: can I try and lock the main door now to the hangar?
Yeah, you can definitely attempt it. What this is all about. If you wanna try something, go for it. The rolls decide if you can do it or not.
You can try. So, sorry, I don't think I caught your name earlier, miss.
Oh.
Computers.
Porrexel.
Nice.
You?
Jojo.
Nice to meet you, Jojo.
A pleasure. Also, yours as well. Good sir.
You can just call me Testo.
Testicle?
Yes, sure for that.
Man, I did so well. The blast door's probably sealed.
Success 6.
very pleasing
You
name.
have your yellow die points to spend. So yeah, you lock the door, you trigger the base in complete lockdown, like, and as you say, the blast door's like double door, like shield shut in the front door. The windows of the control tower, like protective plating slides in front of it, completely blocking off its vision. And they're blind. Just gotta turn them around.
I'll
Does
beep
anybody-
boop. I'll quickly beep boop that to the guys that we've got a very quick window to get out while they're blind.
Yeah, so instead of you guys individually moving onto the ship, everything is blocked from vision. You have a straight shot to this parked ship that is standing there. Are you just going for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
still holding the boxes under your arm of these crystals.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm an
Thank you,
astromech, so I
guys.
can probably program
Ship.
some hyperspace coordinates for them.
I can help with that as well. I'm a good
As we're
pilot.
getting on, I just say, does anybody know how to fly a ship?
Yes.
Do you take
yes, yes,
the
yes, yes.
other
Not a big
prisoners
one.
with you?
Yeah, if they want.
We'll take as much as we can. The Wookiee as well.
Oh no.
Ah,
I need to
And
shank someone
they've
on
got
the
a
right.
Wookiee.
I almost dragged the unconscious guard in there. It's like, no, he's not coming with.
Fuck it, we'll bring him too. We'll have a Mardi Gras. Big old festival. Big old party.
So can we get through these doors?
Yeah, they're just you can get through them. I think to actually enter the ship, it's in the middle in like a little hatch, but I just put you all in the back.
Okay.
You've noticed that as you're moving through the prison, through this ship, that one of the Twi'lek prisoners, the male blue Twi'lek, seems to be particularly interested in Mank. Been like staying close, like hovering behind him, seemingly keeping an eye on him.
You two know each other? Let's just break the ice right now.
Don't know him at all.
Oh, first time seeing him.
Yeah, you guys seem pretty close.
Cool. Let's go to the pilots. Dipsy.
No, he just has a strange air about him.
Can I do a perception on him?
Strange air.
Yeah, he's been in jail for a while. Maybe it's just the smell.
Yeah, you can do a perception on him.
Can I use uncanny sense?
Oh, so you just throw me. Ah!
Uncanny sense, sure.
Yeah. And that's sent to the chat.
This character adds a blue per rank of uncanny senses to all perception tests. Yeah, I'm guessing you have rank 1 in it.
Yeah, I've already got the blue, I think. How difficult is it?
Difficulty 2.
2, okay.
Shit!
Failure.
That was
Hey.
a sick fucking roll.
He seems interested in you, but he's not saying why, and you can't deduce why. Are you in here, R4? Did I put you in the ship?
He's up here. He's up here helping me.
Yeah, he is. I'm just sitting on some boxes
I
at the
see.
moment.
Okay, cool. You all you enter the ship. It is powered on. It was seemingly ready to go once the boxes were loaded in. You sit down at the pilot seat. The screen reads in Star Wars Basic, which I think is called Arabash, if I remember correctly. It reads JM 5000 Jumpmaster Long Range Scout. If you go to the Actors tab, you should have access to its character sheet, so you can see like its stats and stuff. It has 2 armor, 4 silhouette, 1 handling, 4 speed, 14 hull trauma, 8 system strain, can hold 30 encumbrance, has a light laser cannon as its weapon, has only a bit of shield at the front, which I do think as the pilot or co-pilot or mechanic you can choose to change the location of the shield, which part is more protected.
Yeah, I can.
It has a hyperdrive of 3, 2 hard points, meaning it can be upgraded with 2 things, a sensor range of extreme, and that's pretty much it. It's a nice, like, fast, nimble scouting ship, not really meant for fighting, more for like zipping around.
Yeah,
I'm over
okay.
my encumbrance, Chris, but just to let you know, like, remember my cargo thing can carry like 1 encumbrance items. And
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
He's gonna look at my sheet and like, hang on, you're carrying too much. It's like, no. I've got my cargo, I promise I'm not cheating.
You're all on the ship, you hear the alarm of the base, whoop, 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 still blazing away. Outside, as you look through the cockpit window, it is just
Take
all
off another
ice.
time.
It's just all ice in front of you. You see the horizon. There doesn't seem to be anything else out here on this planet. You're like flipping switches, powering the ship on. Do me a piloting roll.
Planetary?
No, because it's a spaceship, so space. To see if you're like familiar
Space.
with the. Well, no, actually, make it a lore one to see if you're familiar with
lore?
the ship. Yeah,
Okay.
piloting is for actually flying.
There,
Okay,
I've got
difficulty?
But all the descriptions of my items. There we
I
go.
am an ace pilot. Does that give me anything, like, any good things, or?
For piloting, yes, which you automatically already have, but for like knowing ships, no.
No, okay. So same difficulty, 2 difficult, yeah?
Yeah.
Normal?
Griss, is there a gun bay on this?
It says that it has one gun, a light laser cannon, but I think it is just built in. I don't think it's like a little turret that you sit in like in the Millennium Falcon.
It's just kind of on the front there.
Ah, gutted. Man, I wanted to sit in the gun.
Oh my god, the reason there's noggles in that GIF, I was looking it up, it's taking the piss out of NFT goggles. Okay, whatever.
My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
See, I told you only know Simpson future.
Yeah,
I mean, you've already made that joke like twice.
you know the ship. You have seen it before. You've never like piloted one yourself, but you think you can manage to like power it on, make your way through all the controls, start swirling on. R4, you are assisting with like.
I guess I'll just help him stabilize and get everything in order, really.
Yeah, to be a computer's role as you are assisting. What are the others doing as the ship is like powering up, like getting ready to go?
Securing my cargo.
Yeah, just making sure
Getting
that
a
everything
seat.
is like locked tight.
Yeah, make sure to get comfy. I have no idea how to fucking fly a ship.
Yeah, I didn't draw walls here because it would be a little bit too tight, but these are like walled off little areas, like one walled off bedroom and a walled off like toilet/shower area.
Why does he get the bed?
Oh, okay.
I'm going
No,
to
that
go
wasn't
into the
it,
shower area and change out of the prisoner's uniform and just put on my normal cargo.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
guard the door to make sure no one tries peeking in.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna.
I assume
I'm
it
just gonna
locks.
be. Yeah,
Yeah, it locks.
just in case.
Yeah.
Just gonna be aiming my gun that way in case anybody tries anything.
Yeah, well,
Just
Yeah.
remember that we
with
have,
us.
we do have a load of prisoners in there.
Yeah, we
Because
know
again,
in there.
even though they escaped with us, they're criminals. I don't know what all
Yeah.
their crimes were. Some of them
You
could
don't know
be.
who to trust.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
Cosby.
just check on these two.
Taking a bit longer to bypass the security than I thought it would.
Yeah, you're doing computers. You're unlocking the ships, unlocking the clamping bays at the docking area. It does take you a bit longer with your failed check, but eventually everything unlocks. A bunch of guards come like they finally manage to get the door open. They come like running out. They're like blasting at the ship as you start taking off, flying into the horizon of the planet. Are you going straight to space or are you staying in atmosphere? What are you doing, pilot?
Let me think. If I go round the planet and then take off, they won't know where exactly we are.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm gonna try and fly around the planet, like get further away from this station and then take off.
Okay.
Like go into space.
Do me a piloting skill, planetary.
Okay.
You're the rest of you in the back, Porrexel, you're in the shower area, getting like dressed and stuff. You feel the ship like moving. You hear like blaster shots outside. Safe to assume that you are taking off. Like everything is like moving about. The gravitational fields of the ship turn on to keep everything in place while they're flying around.
Mm-hmm.
Piloting skill, planetary, 3 successes, 1 threat. You take the long way around to fly to the other side of the planet. As you fly over this planet, it seems to be nothing but ice, water, big like ice caps, icebergs, and
Oh no.
with your 1 threat, the wind is a bit stronger here than you had foreseen, and it is blowing the ship like a bit to the side, and the whole thing starts like tilting.
Okay.
Space.
Can I just go up then?
Yeah, you blast out into space. Just normal
Hold
flying.
on to things. Normal flying. What skill is that?
No, I mean, are you just normal flying out, or are you jumping to hyperspace in planetary atmosphere?
No. That's fucking like a death race. I don't want to flipping kill everyone in like the first couple of first session.
Next session is just the ship floating in space with just mush on the inside.
And R4 just sitting there like,
Yeah.
damn.
Make sure everyone knows in the back that they need to hold on to stuff.
Wait, did we take the little droids with us?
Alright, I guess I'll warn everyone to hold on to something.
I told them to follow us. Stupid
Okay.
droids.
Fine, the little droids are with you.
We're not gonna keep them. Don't worry. Like, it's just gonna... Take them with us. They seemed happy to be free. I'm not gonna leave them behind.
Freedom!
Yeah. Set them free as a planet.
I think I'm putting them in there. Okay, cool. Did I forget anything or anyone? No.
What about the Wookiee?
The Wookiee's in
I
there.
want him to be my co-pilot.
He's in. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, you fly off. You are in space.
Oh my
I
god.
locked onto this dude.
The final frontier. These are the voyages.
Which dude?
The robot.
Yeah, I was locked onto the robot for a second. I was like, "What? Was he the one that I hit earlier to get the thing off of?" Or
So
is
do
it
you
just
do
he
you have to
walked
do
in?
piloting space now?
I'm assuming piloting space you only really need to do if there's like meteors that you have to fucking dodge or shit. If you're just floating in space.
Or for like combat situations. Oh.
So what is? Do you need to make a skill to navigate, or like go to like a
Yeah,
warp
to like
gate,
figure out
whatever?
where you want to go.
Is it the one with A? I still
Yes.
okay.
It's for like who's using the navigation computer. It's not generally the pilot that does that.
Okay. Okay. Or could the pilot help?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am not too sure how assisting works in this. I assume it's a thing, and I assume it just lowers the difficulty, but I'll look into it more.
Yeah, it's really.
Let me turn the fog of war off on this. Fog exploration.
But it's dark as fuck up here.
Turn it on. It's dark. It's
I can see everything now. Oh, what the fuck?
Now you can see everything.
yeah. So yeah, you're on the ship. Oh, it's just Mank that's in here.
Oh no! Where the fuck did I go?
You're God.
What? No!
He no-clipped into the back rooms.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna move you guys in the ship,
Oh,
but
I should have.
you have reached orbit. What is the plan now? You're all, you have like a bit of a breather. Nothing seems to be chasing you. You don't pick up anything on the scanners, like no other ships in the vicinity.
We should get everyone in to discuss where we're going. Awful. Are you good at navigating?
There's a wall. Guys, I'm outside the ship. Help!
Where are you?
I'm in the wing.
That's what you get for going in the shower.
Okay, did I get
Is
everyone?
navigating a skill or?
It's the. There is a navigating skill, but it's the.
Navigation.
Yeah, that one.
I thought you said masturbating then.
Okay, no.
So that's a yes.
That is a yes.
Astronavigation. Okay, sorry, I was moving with the tokens and stuff. I wasn't really paying attention. What are you trying to figure out with your test?
I mean, they asked if I could navigate, so I'm navigating. I don't know to where, but I'll be navigating for them.
Yeah, you're locked into the ship's systems. You have access to the star chart. You know the routes to the hyperlanes. You're like seeing nearby planets and all that stuff.
I guess I'll display a hologram for the guys again to give them a good visual representation.
Of the like galaxy map.
Well, just the local sectors, obviously, not the whole galaxy, but yeah.
Of the local sector. Okay, cool.
Just the general vicinity where we could go to from where we are right now, not the entire galaxy.
Yeah. Everybody is in the ship, yes? Didn't forget anyone?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Position yourself where you would be in the ship, I guess, if you would be in a different place from where I put you. And what are you spending your time on the ship now that you have escaped from prison?
Can I call a meeting?
Sure. I don't know if they would listen, but you can call it.
Can I press on one of the buttons, the comms buttons? Say, can you lots come to the deck?
Yeah, okay. You hear the comms go. You hear what Memk Offen just said.
Could I use that? Is that an item? Is that like a blowtorch or something, Chris, that I could maybe get the manacles off of?
It's like a workbench, yeah. You can definitely use the stuff that's there.
Yeah, I'm
I've
gonna try and
added-
get like the manacles and shit
I've
off.
added the little side rooms with like walls.
I'm gonna watch him and see if he succeeds, and then ask him to take mine off if he does.
Okay, cool. All
I
the
don't like
Petroids
being restrained.
are in the back. When you got onto the ship, you noticed that in the back there is a charging area where droids can like charge up.
Wow,
How
how
convenient.
convenient.
Yeah. The rest of the prisoners just kind of like spreads out through the ship, like finding a place to sit down, take a breather, like RPG style NPCs in the Old Republic or something. They're standing around until you talk to them.
Fair enough.
And yeah, you can do me a mechanics roll, Conna, as you're trying to get these things off. Or Joseph.
Jonathan. He doesn't even know his own name.
I don't know my own name. That's why it's just fucking Joseph now. Is it easier because I've got tools to actually help me do it?
Yes, it's only one purple die.
Ooh. How? How?
Yeah, you
Fuck
don't,
these dice, man!
you don't get them off.
Gotta use one of the light side.
I don't want to waste it on this like everybody else.
Nearly 10:30.
Oh yeah, it is nearly time that we're finishing. I'll use the light dice, Chris. If everybody's okay with that first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you can use one to reroll or use two of them to make it an automatic success.
Right, you get 2 rerolls then. Just reroll.
What a reroll. Is that a right click or a left click?
Just leave the light and dark pool for me. You just have to do your roll again.
Okay. Fucking mechanics, man. Yeah, baby,
Hey,
that's
there
what
you
I'm
go.
for. That's what it's all about.
But as you see, if you looked at the light and dark
You got
side,
more
if you
dark.
choose to spend a light point, it goes to the dark, so I get more points to spend.
Shit,
Does it
he's
work
got
the other way
dark
around
shit.
too? If you use a
Yes.
dark, do we get light? Nice.
So it's like it's a balancing act.
Ah, you like the force itself.
Yeah.
A disturbance,
Grace?
I sense.
2 successes.
Can one
Nice.
success be his and mine?
2 successes. Yeah, to like not have
The
it
ship's
take.
gone! Ah!
Oh no, do not have it take all day. I'll say you get rid of both of everyone's like manacles in here if the others want to
Huh?
get rid
Now
of it
we're
as well.
outside the ship.
Why is the ship moving?
Why is the ship moving?
I wonder if we could smelt these
Sorry,
down.
I was trying to get rid of the roof so it's easier for me to see. But it's
Thank
on
you,
a
Joe.
separate layer. There we go.
Yeah. Maybe with all these manacles we could take out the electrical components and just scrap the metal itself and sell it off.
If that's what you want to do. You remove them so you can keep the credits as far as I'm concerned.
So, I don't know if this is a rude question to ask, but I've never seen one of you before. What's your deal, if you don't mind me asking? I don't know the polite way to say it.
I'm a Zeltron.
And there we go. For
You
this-
probably feel a little different around me. Perhaps a little bit more happier than you normally are.
I feel a bit more uncomfortable with you being around. I don't know why. Maybe
Yep.
it is because you're
Are you a
making me
virgin?
happy. Just look away.
I'll take that as a yes. That might be the seed of your uncomfortableness.
Okay.
My eyes are up here.
I am looking away from you. The moment you mentioned that, I was looking away. Okay, cool.
Guys, you're coming for the meeting.
Yeah, we got a
Okay.
meeting.
Fucking meat.
I guess he thinks he's in charge, does he?
I mean, listen. Once we,
He's
get to
our
our
pilot.
once we get to our location, I'm outie. I've got a job to actually do.
That person just shrunk.
did.
No, I'm adjusting it a little bit. I noticed they were a little bit bigger than you guys.
What seems to be the problem? You seem to be calling a meeting. Why?
Yes, because where are we going to end up going? Because We are
Alright.
hovering above the planet at the moment. I just want to know if there's a destination that we want to go to.
Oh, what's
Somewhere.
the nearest civilized planet?
Yeah. Somewhere I can
R4.
start getting jobs.
I thought what's the nearest planet?
Civilized.
Civilized planet?
Make me an astrogation check, R4, if you are waiting for me to say something.
I mean, I still did, but I'll do one again if you want.
Oh, did you just now do it? Oh no,
Well,
earlier.
no, I did that one like
Yeah.
10 minutes ago, but okay, I'll do another one.
A success. You scan the databases, and what was the question? What the nearest habitable planet was?
Yeah.
Civilized.
Civilized planet.
With actual people there.
Yeah. Let me have a look-see for that. While I am scanning through these planets in your surrounded area, feel free to talk amongst yourself to fill time a little bit.
Sorry for
No.
calling the meeting. I just didn't know where to go, so I don't want to like take us to a planet and like one of you lot are outlawed there or something like that.
So you said you were a criminal?
No,
You killed people, right?
no.
Or was that you, Joe?
I mean, not necessarily.
That's a very vague answer.
I don't think I'm in trouble, but you know how the universe works. It's a
I
questionable
don't.
place.
I've only been to a few planets. I've not been off world for too long. My people typically don't leave.
Okay. For 100% honesty, I don't think I'm in trouble. Personally, I don't think I'm in trouble. I think it was a misunderstanding of a shitty situation, and I got in trouble for it.
What did they say you did?
Chris, what did they say I did? There's the question.
That's up
It
to
was,
you.
it was up to you.
Yeah.
We all decided.
They were trying to pin a death on me at the time.
Oh,
I had
who's-
nothing to do with me. Well, I didn't kill the person, but I'm getting blamed for the death of them.
That wasn't the question I asked, though.
No, I should be all right. Should be.
Is he okay? I asked him who, and he keeps answering different questions that no one's asking.
I don't
Yeah,
think
did
it's
you get hit
important.
in the head?
Yes,
think
I
you
did
did.
get hit in the head. I don't think it's important who. They're not around anymore, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, okay.
I don't believe him.
I mean, believe what you want, love.
My eyes are up here.
So,
I like how I look away from you. My eyes are up here.
Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with what I just said? You're not looking at me when I'm talking to you.
Exactly, that's why I've looked away.
Do you know the Twilight that's in here? Is that the one what's staring at me?
That's why is it it.
Okay.
What about you, sir? You seem to be the only other person that came for this meeting.
Are you talking to this guy or me?
Yes, sorry, I was in deep thought looking at the star charts. What's the question?
Why were you in jail?
I've it's a long story, but long story short is the Empire has been hunting me down for quite a while now.
May I ask what for? I hear that your people were very heavily involved in the Clone Wars and the rising against the Empire.
Yes, I was part of a group of insurgents, you could call them, back on my home planet when the Empire took over from the clone forces stationed there. But that life is long behind me. I learned that the music is getting really loud. I learned that fighting the Empire is an endless fight. You cannot win against their gigantic war machine. So I've just decided to travel the galaxy and lay low. But they keep hunting me down for past crimes.
You should
What
go
was
to
the
Zeltron.
crimes?
Zeltron? Is that not Imperial occupied?
No, they're unable to land there due to our nature, shall we put it.
I can't say I've ever been there.
If you don't cause trouble, you'll be welcome.
I see. Anything that isn't under Imperial control is fine with me.
Pretty close to their home world, but like I said, they cannot land there, and it's Zeltros. I just realized I said the name wrong.
Oh, Zeltron.
Zeltros, whatever. Be like us calling our planet Huma.
Yeah. Humus. Hummus?
You know that their planet literally means dirt, right? Who
Yeah.
names a planet dirt?
Well,
Is
I don't know,
is
why
it,
does virtually every planet in this galaxy only have one biome?
Is it far from where we are now?
I was talking about Earth, guys. It's near Coruscant. Do you know where that is?
Ah, Coruscant. Yes, I've been there.
Part of the
Spent
Empire.
some time there at the at the console.
Temple?
same.
Are you a religious person?
Yes, I believe that all things in this universe are connected, some form or another.
I've heard of some tales of that in my travels, but can't say I understand it.
Yes, it's a.
Do
it's
I
a,
have
it's
any
a dying
data
religion.
It's what religion?
It's a dying religion. Do you have any data pertaining this
For the
religion?
Force?
I mean,
Or
we
to
know
the
what he's
Force?
talking about. Like, he's a fucking Jedi on the run. Like, yeah.
As he stares off at the twin suns in the distance.
I am the main character.
You can do me a lore test, R4, if you want to see if you have any data about this. 2 purple dice, the normal difficulty.
My people know very little of the Jedi, but there was someone of my species like that became a Jedi. I remember reading that.
A success. Temple on Coruscant, religious order that's not around anymore, that all like links up in your database with old records that you have somehow in your database about an ancient Jedi order that was around 10 years or so ago, and even longer
I feel like
before
since
that.
I was working for a subsidiary of the Empire, they might also have an order in there, like report any Jedi to the authorities or something.
Yeah,
on
and you know
those
that
lines.
they are known as traitors to the Empire.
The criminals. Yeah.
Yeah. Shaka Kern is the name. What are your names? Your names?
Porrexel.
Porrexel. Nice meeting you. You have a lovely feeling about you. Something about being in your presence puts my mind at ease.
Thank you. I like your tales.
Thank you.
I put my hand out for him to do the kiss thing if he wants to do it.
He's very polite. He does the little kiss thing.
Yeah, they typically are. I remember their species doing that to each other. Pretty
Saka
ritualistic
Kane yet?
experience. Species. What?
Was it Saka Kane?
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan. Shaka Kane, yeah.
Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan.
Okay.
Shakaka.
How long ago was you on Coruscant?
That's his name. How long ago? Oh,
Yeah.
this was about a decade ago.
15 years? 10? Oh, decade 10.
You don't know what a decade is?
Yes,
He's a Mandalorian. I don't think they know math.
Ah, I see. Warrior people.
I was on there about 15 years ago.
It's strange to see one of your kind not in their customary armor.
Oh, I'm in
Okay.
as armor I can get at the moment.
The armor's
That's
very
personal.
expensive.
Yeah, it's almost very expensive, and my clan is on the move as well. Well, kind
Yes, I've heard that Mandalorian people are in a bit of turmoil.
of. Yeah.
But, sorry if I'm mistaken, but doesn't your people support the Empire now?
No. My clans don't. My clan is for itself.
I see, so me being a fugitive of the Empire is not gonna be an issue?
Technically, we all are now, I think.
Yeah, we're technically all.
Wah, wah.
I live on a.
Do you have chain codes? It is hard to travel within Imperial territory without your chain code.
What's a chain code?
Yes, I do.
It's an Imperial machination that they instated when the Empire rose to power. It's a way to keep track of its citizens. It is a ID of sorts that is bound to your DNA, so difficult to fake.
Oh,
Well, it's an older code, but it checks out.
Perhaps that's why I was arrested. I've never heard of such a thing.
Yes, if you travel without one in Imperial territory, they do not take kindly to that.
Oh.
No,
I have 2 levers because I drink so much. Are you shitting me?
Do what?
Livers?
Oh, okay.
A difference between Zeltrons and humans is the presence of a second liver, which allows Zeltrons to enjoy a large number of alcoholic beverages compared to other humanoids. That's great. I can drink you under the table, bitches.
let's
So if
try
you-
another perception on him.
If you'd like,
the
I know some
pisshead
contacts
sluts.
in this galaxy that could provide you with some chain codes, not of the legal kind, of course.
I am a trader, well, trying to be, so that would be great.
Yes.
What are you trading?
Also, the bounty hunters, when you picked up
Nothing,
your
my ship was taken.
when you picked up your stuff again, for you guys, I don't know, like you can add this to your inventory as a misc item if you can do this, if you can do that in this system. But both of you got back your IPKC, which is your Imperial Peacekeeping Certificate. It is a specific license that bounty hunters have that allows them to be bounty hunters within Empire territory.
I was gonna say I don't have it in my gear tab.
You
No,
can add
but-
it.
Yeah, you can add it as a misc item. I'll put it in chat. I don't know if that is possible in the system. There should be a way to add stuff
You
on
can.
your inventory.
There's a plus.
I'm probably
Yeah.
going to have to head off in a minute.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you guys jumping to space, escaping the prison is the end of episode 1 of the captives. We're still all new to the system, so we're like learning the roles and stuff like that. But I think that was a lot of fun. I'm
Yeah,
definitely down with
Yeah.
continuing this for a few sessions if you guys are up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to be the snarky in your face attitude droid.
Yeah.
Chris, do we just add that
Honestly,
thing
I
in
want to
here?
do more than a few, to be honest. It's pretty fun.
Let me check what. Yeah, added to gear. Yeah, gear. It doesn't seem to be a misc tab. It's just something the bounty hunters have. I'll go through the races, classes, and stuff like that. See if I missed anything for the other classes and races. If you have like an item that you should have on you that's like this is part of your career or specialization.
Maybe a pilot's license or something like that.
Yeah, perhaps. But that is pretty much us for today. Oh, yeah, to go way back earlier when you're scanning the planet, see what habitable planet is around. You are currently in the Outer Rim, because of course you are, that's where all good Star Wars takes place. And you're near the planet of Formos, F-O-R-M-O-S.
How close is that to Mandalore?
I'll have to look on the map. I don't know out of the top of my head.
Why not?
I said I don't.
Wow.
The data bank says that Formos is a planet in the Outer Rim territories. It's a astronomical object laying on the hyperspace routes known as the Babel, Sleharion, and the Trelius trade route. So it is on one of the major hyperspace routes. I'll see if I can locate it on the galaxy map in the game. But for playing the game, we're done. Experience-wise, I'm not too sure how experience works yet in this, so I'm gonna hold off on that since we are gonna continue playing.
Yeah.
But I'll see what like the values are, like how to reward people, if there is like a give experience or do like you're at this part in the campaign, you all level up now, kind of deal going on. I haven't decided yet, but that'll be for next time then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And because we'll definitely forget, I think we should take time to break off all the collars and stuff, like from all the other prisoners.
Yeah. Like you have a little workbench in the ship that you can definitely use with the correct knowledge to get rid of the prison stuff. You have your prison. Technically, you still have your prisoner jumpsuits if you want like that to be like an item in your inventory, or if you're just chucking it.
I'm chucking it.
Chucking
Go
it.
through this.
Definitely.
Sure, I mean, we could steal some stormtrooper armor later and dress them up in that just to get them in trouble.
Hmm.
I'm throwing it away.
I'm gonna keep.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
just
gonna
thought
keep
that.
mine.
I know, but my character doesn't want to be reminded of a horrible experience she went through.
Yeah, fair enough.
She is all about Blizzard. She doesn't like being fucking thrown in a cell that she can't do jack shit.
Do you pray to a shapeshifter in another dimension as well?
What?
Mhm.
What's that a
Only-
reference to?
Slanesh.
Oh, okay. And for a second there, I thought that was like obscure lore of the blue aliens from Mass Effect. I forget their name, but they're also like apparently release pheromones and stuff like that.
Oh no, it was
Like-
just, another dimension, the warp,
Yeah.
and Slanesh shapeshifts to whatever you most desire.
As far as I'm aware, the Chaos Gods do not exist in this universe yet. As I transfer this over to Warhammer
Yeah.
40k somehow.
There, I'll say there are technically godlike entities in this one, but I don't know if they're canon or not.
Those bird guys that are light and dark, and the one in the middle.
Yes, and they've also got a dad in that. It's fucking.
Those
Okay.
three guys from that arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
planet. There is a planet called Conna, apparently. I just saw that on the map.
But by this point, those three are fucking dead.
Hopefully, I was gonna
Are
say,
they? I
fuck
thought
me.
the bird was. I thought the light one was still sort of there following Ahsoka around.
No,
Is that more of
No.
a spiritualist thing?
yeah. But their bodies are dead, like their vessels, their ability to contain the light, the dark, and all that shit. They got fucking killed.
It was confusing.
The evil brother accidentally stabbed the sister who was protecting the father, and then the father died to contain the son. Like, this is right. You've
Very
brought balance
confusing,
to this
yeah.
force and to me.
I mean,
it's like-
straight up showed Anakin all the shit that he was gonna do.
Yeah, and it's actually a really good foreshadowing for anyone that's watching it in order that's never seen the original films, which is very, very few, I'm sure. But them going, you've brought balance to the force and to this world, and it's like, oh, that's what bringing balance means. Everybody fucking dies on all the both sides. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, that's what it means.